Was good. What's good, everybody? We are doing all signs, general messages, what to expect, whatever comes through, going from Aries right down to Pisces. All right. And this candle keeps going out on me. I have no idea why. I lit it like 3 times, so I'm just going to leave her. Okay. She's having a down day. Anywho, what's good? Hey, Vicky, Miss Redmond, Sama Nobar. All right, going from Aries right down through to Pisces. See what comes through. So this is general, so not so much love focus, but sometimes love comes up. All right, what's good? Black Diamond, Keisha Ladrie, Taylor's Tarot and Oracle. All right. Aries. This is a new deck too. Better energy, hopefully. All right, what's good? Fox, Abundance. All right, what do we have for Aries? What can Aries expect this week? Universe, spirits, and guides. What can Aries expect this week? 3 shuffles. One more. All right, overall energy for you. I kept seeing this when I was cutting the deck too. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles in reverse right under that. So this is you focused on yourself, focused on working on your craft, bettering yourself, especially when it comes to work, personal goals, being very driven and motivated to overcome any plateaus, because the 7 of Pentacles in reverse is right under there. So 7 of Pentacles in reverse with the 8 of Pentacles, that's like scattered results. So I feel like a lot of you guys may be you know, potentially feeling as though you're in some type of plateau this week when it comes to your personal goals, when it comes to your work. And even though it's not really taking you off course or causing you to not really be motivated, I feel like you may be frustrated because, again, there's just this plateau going on. Or it's like you're doing what you need to do, but it's like things are just coming in really slowly, or you're getting clients really slowly, or the scale isn't really dropping as quick as you'd like, whatever you're focused on here with the 8 of Pentacles. But you're definitely very focused on self, bettering your craft, working on, you know, working extra hours, even whatever it may be. But yeah, with that 7 of Pentacles in reverse, you may feel as though you're not really receiving the rewards quite yet in the way that you would like to see it. Okay. But again, you do seem to still be very driven. I also feel like for those of you wondering, is it something wrong with me? Am I doing the wrong job or something like that? Like there's something here where you are very much qualified to be doing what you're doing, where you have the information, you have the support, whatever it may be. I feel like you're in a space where you are very much qualified. It's just about getting through some type of bump in the road without allowing yourself to sink into that negative thinking. And the good news is we have the 9 of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands, and the Death card. So I feel like you're in a space where you're not allowing yourself to stress too much. This is very personal, Aries, I must say. This is like a personal shift in how you perceive things, how you perceive yourself, how you perceive your overall self-worth, that type of energy. And I feel like this week you're very motivated. And I'm going to clarify that Ace of Wands, but with that 9 of Swords in reverse, I don't feel like you're letting some type of plateau or slow progress, or some of you guys are into real estate is what I want to say. Some of you guys are into real estate, or you're having a hard time getting clients. It's like you're going door to door. Some of you guys are into real estate. I don't know what that can. Okay. So I feel like you guys are quite optimistic. You're quite optimistic this week. You're giving your full support here to yourself, to the energy that seems to be blessing you this week. You have a lot of energy, vitality. I feel like for those of you wondering if there is a certain specific other in your life, I feel like you may see this person as someone that's not really helpful to you. But again, you're not really allowing yourself to let that hold you back. And again, I don't really feel like you're allowing yourself to think too negatively on some type of plateau. Because yeah, I feel like there's some type of plateau in your personal goals, but it's not really deteriorating your motivation. Okay, what's that Ace of Wands? A lot of you guys are also like ending bad habits as well, psychological blockages that you may have had. The death card is like eighth house energy, which can talk about the psyche, okay, or how we perceive things, or what we allow to kind of get us stuck, what we allow ourselves to justify our own self-denial. And a lot of you guys are going through some type of personal transformation where you're breaking old psychological ways of handling things, especially when it comes to money, personal goals, things of that nature. What's that Ace of Wands? Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you guys are strictly motivated by being aware that you don't really have a choice in the matter, okay? Or being aware that you don't really have a backup plan. Some of you guys may also receive some type of news in regards to money, or in regards to the consequence of poor financial management, something of that nature. You may have received some type of news about money, or you may also be using your head. For those of you where you're entrepreneurs or working on something more personal, some of you guys are using your head when it comes to work-life balance, or you're trying to really overcome something to do with work-life balance. And it may feel like there's a lot up in the air this week, or it may feel like you're having a hard time keeping up with everything. But you're still motivated to do so. But yeah, I feel like some of you guys are... some of you guys may be having some struggles with work-life balance, I want to say, or balancing everything out properly. Like even if you just started going to the gym or something like that, you may be having a hard time running something smoothly, okay? But I feel like you're kind of noticing that with that Page of Swords, or you're kind of using your head to try to better some type of chaotic situation when it comes to your work life, goals life, stuff like that, trying to smooth things out when it comes to your overall structure of your day and how you balance things out. And some of you guys, again, are strictly motivated because you know you don't really have a choice, you know, or you know, it's like if you don't do something about your work situation or your personal goals, it's like you feel like things are just going to go downhill really quickly. So a lot of positive transformations happening, handling things, handling especially your personal goals. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Pentacles too right quick. But when it comes to your personal goals, your work, things are changing quite a bit, but it's because of how you're changing and how you're changing how you navigate a situation and your own frustrations. Okay. Also, if this is work focused, Aries, a lot of you guys are in a good light, or you're receiving a good reputation, but you may not be really noticing how well you're being seen because of your personal perspective on, okay, well, I'm not really receiving the clients, or I'm not, it's like you may feel like you're not really receiving what you want to receive out of whatever you're doing. So even though people are noticing you in a good way, you may feel a little bit frustrated because you're not seeing your personal goals be played out in the way you want. So, I would be careful. Again, I feel like you're having an easy time not stressing out too much, but just be careful to not let your negative thinking or anxieties trickle into your personal goals, or be very real with yourself when it comes to time management, especially with that Two of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know, to clarify the Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, it kind of came out sideways. I'm going to put it upright. One more. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands in the World. Wow. So this is new. This is a new endeavor. Okay. This is a new endeavor. So a lot of you guys are approaching a personal goal or something to do with your work life in a completely new way, but you may be at a crossroads in regards to whether that's going to be a success. A lot of you guys are also recognizing, Aries, that things need to change. Point blank period. The World card can be like a pause in life before the next big shift. And clarifying it with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you guys are aware that there's a shift that's going to take place or needs to take place. With that Two of Wands, it may be putting you out of your comfort zone, or you're at a crossroads in regards to necessary changes you need to make, and whether that's actually going to play out in a good way, whether that's actually going to be a success. The World card can signify like having a desired outcome, and you may be aware of a specific desired outcome you have, especially when it comes to your personal goals. But at the same sense, it's also causing you to do things differently. You know, this is like a major life change, wondering if it's going to be a success, being at a crossroads. So right now, I feel like you're just, I feel like you're kind of on the pursuit of something new, or embracing even an old goal, but doing it in a different way, breaking psychological patterns that may have prevented you from being able to do this in the past. And especially if this is in regards to work. Some of you guys are also going to school, Aries. Some of you guys are considering school, contemplating school with that Eight of Pentacles, and it may require travel. Some of you guys are on the fence about traveling or going at a distance in relation to something to do with your work life, or bettering yourself or advancing your schooling in some way. So, or even knowledge, maybe even going to have some type of apprenticeship or work with someone, because a lot of you guys have a partnership opening up as well, where it's going to give you the opportunity to work side by side with someone that could teach you a lot and help your qualifications, but it is putting you out of your comfort zone. But I feel like you're in a space where you're up for it. I feel like this week you're up for it. You're up for it. But yeah, a lot of you guys are aware, like, you need to do things differently. You need to do things differently, but there does seem to be a success here. I feel like you're just on the fence about whether it really is going to be a success long term. Okay, whatever that means, or whether you'll be able to sustain it. Okay, just give me one more on that death, because I feel like this is more with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, one more. And the Seven of Wands. So a lot of you guys are having major psychological breakthroughs when it comes to a feeling of not being good enough, or when it comes to even financial stress that may have prevented you from giving into a situation. I also feel like for those of you that went through some type of health issue or crisis or temporary hardship, even when it comes to finances, for those of you that had went through some type of bad situation where you were completely just getting by or something like that, I do feel like it's causing you to feel the need to protect yourself and protect the place in your life you're in. So if you are trying to work on yourself, you're in a space of trying to take the high ground and stand up for yourself, or at least not give up on yourself. Some of you guys are really having a hard time letting anybody into your personal life, or letting people get too close to you right now because of something that's making you feel like you need to kind of show up for yourself this week, whether that's financial issues or something that's making you feel less than, potentially some type of health issue as well, where it's like, okay, well, I got to put myself first. This is what I'm doing. Some of you guys are very defensive as well, Aries, towards someone in your life that just takes, okay, and you're very pushback with that person this week. So, but for those of you where you have overcome, because if you have overcome some type of major financial problem, or if there was some health issue, something like that, I feel like you are regaining the advantage, but that tense energy is still lingering. Okay, that tense energy is still lingering. That may give you opportunity to feel doubt, but I feel like you're kind of moving slow and steady. So I feel like, but like I said, when it comes to new energy, I feel like a lot of you guys do have a potential partnership that is coming up where you can maybe do an apprenticeship or work side by side with someone. It may require travel, or it's at a distance, and it is putting you out of your comfort zone. But I feel like it's something that definitely interests you. You may feel like you need more information, especially when it comes to finances, because it's like, I don't really, it's like, I'm just trying to get by myself. So it's like, how much is this going to cost me? That type of energy. Okay. So it's good energy. You're very motivated this week. So let's get you some, I'm going to use Tea Leaf Oracle this week. Give me some oracles for Aries. Oh shoot. Sorry guys. For some reason it blocked out my chat. Thank you, Susie Q. I really appreciate that. All right. What do we have for Aries? You have bouquets. So a lot of you guys are receiving compliments from an admirer this week. Bouquet. Again, a lot of you guys aren't even really recognizing how good you're being represented because you do have all the qualifications, but you're looking at it, well, I'm not really seeing the results I want to see, something like that. Give me another card for Aries. Yeah, some of you guys have compliments from an admirer coming through. We have Quill. Get back to the basics. That's what y'all are doing. Inkpot. Problems that can be resolved, or problems to be resolved. So I feel like, again, this is kind of where we're at. I feel like you guys are aware of problems and you're very focused on that. Inkpot. A lot of you guys are like making a plan for yourself. It's like you're writing down something, making some type of plan, getting back to the basics. I like that. Compliments from an admirer. I like that too. We also have Valley, deep personal strength and peace that will assure success. So you got success to look forward to, Aries. I like that. And again, you may have an admirer coming through. If you do, based off your energy, I feel like you're not really giving it too much wiggle room. I mean, that could be this partnership opening up too, but you may feel like this person lives at a distance. So it's like, I don't know about that. But it still intrigues you. You need time, okay? You need time. So just give me one more on that problems to be resolved. Sorry, I'm just curious. I don't know. The Devil. For some of you, you're working on your own personal addictions, food addictions, substance abuse, or personal sabotaging behaviors even that you brought onto yourself, right? So a lot of you guys are ending toxic patterns within yourself and how you handle things that are just not serving you. Again, there's a major psychological breakthrough. Some of you, this is like 10th house energy too. So for some of you, this is about aligning your desires with your personal long-term plan when it comes to your work. And also resolving your own ways of sabotaging your career, reputation, all of that kind of thing. So I like this. I like it. All right. Moving on to Taurus. You could be dealing, all we have is Scorpio. All we have is Scorpio here, but you could be dealing with any sign as far as elements go. All right. Taurus. All right. What do we have for Taurus? What can Taurus expect this week? Oh, Ace of Pentacles in reverse just showed his face. I turned that up for you, though. I turned that up for you. All right. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that, girl. What do we have for Taurus? What can Taurus expect this week? Three shuffles. What can Taurus expect for you this week? Expect for you. All right. Overall energy for you, Taurus. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. The Fool, 5 of Wands in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. All right, so I like this. Initially, when I seen that, I heard like things are getting easier. Things are definitely getting easier here when it comes to your commitments, when it comes to things that you're giving your ultimate real support to. For some of you, this is in regards to work or coming to some type of common ground with someone in the workplace with that 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like you're in a space this week, Taurus, where you are feeling a lot lighter, especially with the Fool card. This is like being ready for something new, being optimistic that you can have some type of fresh start. You are seeming to get on the same page with someone here in this partnership or this teamwork, if it's from an intimate other, something of that nature. It does feel as though it's making your life a lot easier. Can we get a little bit more on that 3 of Pentacles? 9 of Swords in reverse. A lot of you guys are just getting out of your own way when it comes to someone you have a history with. Some of you guys may be thinking less negatively about someone from the past. It doesn't have to be intimate. This could be a sibling, a friend, someone that you may know from the past. So a lot of you guys have an opportunity to reconcile with someone here, even if it's just a work partnership. This may be something that's kind of flopped in the past, but you're given the opportunity, or you seem to be in a space where you're thinking less negatively on this person. And there does seem to be some reconciliation energy going on here between you and someone else. It could be in the workplace for a lot of you as well. So the Fool, Five of Wands in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. So I like this. I feel like things are getting easier here. You and someone else are coming to some type of common ground or agreement on how something is going to be. And it seems to be something that's like lifting a burden off your plate. What's up, Five of Wands in reverse? Magician in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. So, Page of Wands in reverse. Well, I feel like there's a conversation being had with you and someone else surrounding doubts that honestly, the two of you, it kind of feels like you and someone else are coming to the realization that you both were seeing something from a very similar perspective. You both had your side of this story. It kind of feels as though you and someone else are working out prior fears or frustrations, whether that's through poor communication. I believe, what's today? Fuck, I don't even know what day it is. Saturday. Sorry, I'm just going to backtrack. I'm remembering clips right now of one of my favorite astrologers saying something, and I can't even remember where that timeline was from, so I'm going to ignore that. But it was something to do with like issues with communication. But I thought that was recent, but maybe it was a while ago. I don't know. Sorry. So I feel like you and someone else are working out prior issues that you had with communication when it comes to your own personal fears in regards to whether the two of you were on the same page, in regards to whether the two of you can really work things out and make something happen. And again, for some of you, this is a work partnership or someone that you know in the past from work, or someone that seems to be able to offer you some valuable energy in regards to work, even if it's a sibling. Okay, there's some type of connection or good connection you have going on this week. For some of you, you're just getting on the same page with a partner as well, where you're working out things in a really peaceful way, coming to a peaceful resolution, and it seems to be making your life a lot easier. So yeah, I feel like you and someone else are working out the bumps when it comes to prior fears and doubts. And I feel like you're also coming to the realization, or you're both coming to the realization, that you both have your side of the story, you know, and it seems to be like you're working something out, like, well, I'm sorry, or you're kind of like expressing and sharing thoughts and feelings about a past occurrence between you and someone else. And again, it's making things a lot easier for you. It's lightening your load is kind of what this feels like. Even if that load was you having a lot of internal frustration that was just irritating you, there's something here that's kind of becoming lighter for you. When it comes to your work life, I feel like things are looking really good. You're feeling quite good about yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys are getting on top of things, especially when it comes to your overall responsibilities, the bills, all of that good stuff. Just give me one more on that King of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, financial success. So I like that. Okay. And the Ace of Wands. Some of you guys may be partnering with an Aries, because this reminds me of Aries read a little bit. Some of you guys are noticing, Taurus, or you're either receiving or giving a lot of respect and recognition. So some of you guys may be initiating something here when it comes to someone that you're noticing is, you know, how do you say, quite successful at what they do. You may see someone as newly single as well, or you're becoming aware of that. There's some type of new initiative you're taking. When it comes to someone or something that you're noticing, even if it's a partner, this is you recognizing that your partner is overcoming a lot of their own insecurities, their own self-worth issues. This is like feeling excited because someone that you're dealing with is overcoming their own insecurities and whatnot. And it does seem to be driving you to feel okay with committing yourself, committing your time, committing your schedule to a potential partnership is kind of what this feels like, or even a relationship. But yeah, I feel like you're in a space where you're feeling quite good about yourself. To be quite honest with you, Taurus, I feel like you are the one that's already Could be reversed, but I feel like in this reading, you're already the one that's got your shit together. And there may have been someone that, whether, again, it does feel like something from the past, there may have been someone that needed to deal with some things on their own, is kind of what this feels like. Like you may have been some type of mentor. Okay, Knight of Swords came out as well. You may have been some type of mentor for someone, whether you knew that or not. It kind of feels as though you are the one that's kind of leading the way, is what this feels like. Or you are the one that's like, okay, now we're on the same page. It feels like you've already had your shit in order. You were just kind of waiting for someone to grow up or get on the same page, or you were kind of waiting to see some type of progress, even if that's in your own financial endeavors, before you make room for this specific partnership or collaboration. It's kind of what this feels like. So, but I feel like you're feeling good. You're feeling good about some type of partnership. You're feeling good about getting on the same page with someone. And I feel like things are feeling light this week for you. Things are feeling like, like I can breathe. Some of you guys are reaching a culminating point as well when it comes to your finances and when it comes to your personal overall desires, when it comes to where you wanted to see yourself in finances, or when it comes to your status, all of that. And it's feeling good. Some of you guys are spoiling yourself this week, or you're treating yourself as well. You may be making some type of large purchase, something of that nature. Some of you guys feel like you have more financial freedom or wiggle room because your partner is finally getting on the same page as well. So it's feeling good. But there does seem to be a there does seem to be a successful. There does seem to be a successful reconciliation happening with you and someone. Again, this could just be a work thing. Queen of Pentacles as well. Commitment. For those of you in a long-term commitment, things are looking really good and things are getting a lot easier between the two of you as well. Okay. So I like this. Thank you, FG McCreds. I really appreciate that. So I like this. Working things out with someone. Things are getting easier. For those of you where this is a work thing, a lot of you guys are becoming a little bit more like feeling better in the workplace because there's some type of issue being resolved in the workplace that's making things feel a little bit more fun and light again. Because nobody likes to have tension in the workplace. It's fucking, why am I so frigid today? It's lame. It's lame as shit. All right, give me an oracle for Taurus. Happiness. Like I said, happiness, lots of happiness. September. So there could be something significant happening in September for you. Queen of Swords. Five of Swords in reverse. So I'm just going to be honest with you. This energy may not really come to fruition until September. Because this kind of, okay, or, yeah, because Queen of Swords, Five of Swords in reverse. So resolving some type of conflict here with someone, September. Maybe there was a conflict that happened last September, for crying out loud, and you're just resolving it, okay? So you're receiving some type of clarity or communication about last September or something that happened last September. And that would be like, what, Virgo season? And I feel like Venus is in Virgo right now too. So there may be a little bit lighter energy when it comes to things that played out in Virgo season for you last year. We also have Throne, position of authority. I feel like that's you guys. I feel like you guys have some type of position of authority. June, things may have really, so this kind of feels like something may have happened in September that's now kind of being resolved. Okay. And we do have June. So a lot of you guys may have hit some type of culminating point in your work life or in your overall self-worth in June, or someone that you're dealing with is Fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So resourcefulness in business. Something to do with business. I feel like this is business partnership, something that's kind of making your life a little bit easier. So you could be dealing with an Aries. We also have Virgo and Gemini. What happened to her? Is she in here? I don't know what happened to karma. All right. Gemini. All right, let me have a drink. What do we have for Gemini? What can Gemini expect this week? Five shuffles. What can Gemini expect this week? Thank you, Irish Donna Tarot. I appreciate that, girl. 3 more shuffles. What can Gemini expect this week? Three shuffles. Seven of Cups and the Devil just showed its face, Gemini. Getting lost in your desires is kind of what that feels like. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know. Let's see. Overall energy for you, Gemini, 8 of Wands and 6 of Cups. So you could be connecting with a Taurus, in fact. There does seem to be a lot of connecting with the past, with old dreams, all of that type of energy. A lot of you guys are having a lot of communication back and forth with someone that you know from your past. Could be a sibling, could be a friend, something of that nature. I don't know why my computer keeps doing that. So things are happening really quickly. 8 of Wands is like exciting times, things happening really quickly, something moving forward really, really quickly, you know, a lot of communication, all of that. All right. This could be in regards to a family situation, Gemini. Some of you guys are hearing from someone from the past, literally by phone call, or there's an opportunity to resurrect something. Again, with that 3 of Pentacles, some of you guys may be connecting with a Taurus or someone that has strong Taurus in their chart, because you do seem to be getting on the same page with someone here, and things are happening really quickly. We have some iffy energy there, but let's see. All right, working things out, at least trying to work things out. Now, there does seem to be a wish fulfilled. Like, so there's something about this situation that does seem to be a wish fulfillment for you. Also, on a personal level, Gemini, a lot of you guys are reminiscing on yourself, on an old way of being, on past dreams, all of that kind of thing. Because with the 9 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, you may be in a space of really recognizing. Now, 3 of Pentacles on a personal level can just be like recognizing what resources you have to implement to make something greater or to obtain some type of success, personal success, something of that nature. And I feel like on a personal level, Gemini, some of you guys are recognizing the resources you have to move something forward, or to achieve some type of personal desire. But a lot of you guys, like I said, are connecting with someone. There does seem to be teamwork happening here between you and someone in the workplace or something of that nature. Now, this is nothing but an opportunity. Okay, so again, you may hear from someone, or someone's calling you, or someone's messaging you. It's more so seeming like an opportunity. Now, with that Ace of Cups in reverse and the Lovers in reverse, 10 of Cups, for some of you, this is a family matter, because there's a lot of suppressed emotions. There's a lot of bitterness. There's a lot of, I don't know if I can trust you type of energy going on here. I don't know. Clarify that Lovers in reverse. For some of you, this is a family matter. Like, this is someone, or if it's for some of you, it's a connection where you've had some type of falling out and you're recognizing that someone is sad. Okay, this is like hearing that someone is sad, or they're holding on to some type of sadness in regards to a disconnect. Okay, clarify that Lovers in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 5 of Wands. Yeah, Gemini, I feel like, this is your energy, Gemini, the Lovers in reverse, having a hard time trusting a situation, having some type of inner conflict. I feel like you're leaving something up to fate here, because from your perspective, you and someone else just doesn't get along. Okay, for a lot of you, this is just someone in your family, or this is some type of connection where you've had a falling out. You just feel like you and someone else doesn't get along. at all. And even though there is some type of wish fulfillment here, I also feel like you're having a hard time trusting this. Well, what's the wish fulfillment? Six of Wands in reverse and the Death card. Interesting. So it kind of feels like, Gemini, whatever this is, I'll read this on a personal level too, right quick, but this kind of feels like you and someone else are having a conversation and there's a wish fulfillment. And the reason there's a wish fulfillment is because because this is something that you didn't want to have to attempt to end. So for some of you, you ended some type of connection, relationship, friendship, family situation. You didn't want to have to end things with someone here. You didn't want to have to end things, but you're also aware that there's a major difference in values, or there's a lack of trust even. There's something here where you're very decisive that you and someone else can't get along. So this is something that you've cut out of your life, Gemini, or ended, but you didn't want to have to do that. Some of you guys are on the receiving end of someone that has a lot of sadness or feeling hurt. Ace of Cups in reverse. This is someone that is hurt about a decision. Okay, Two of Swords, Two of Wands in reverse. So this is someone that feels sad about a decision that makes them feel limited when it comes to plans with you, Gemini, or when it comes to making changes in this partnership, friendship, family situation. For a lot of you, this is a family situation, because this kind of feels, Gemini, like you're connecting with someone that does authentically make you happy. It seems to be a wish fulfillment because this is not something you wanted to attempt to end in the first place. Okay. But it was more a matter of principle. Six of Wands is more of a matter of principles. So it's like there's something here you didn't want to have to end. You're receiving communication from someone that has sadness or hurt feelings about feeling limited when it comes to a decision, or when it comes to a decision you made. Okay, so someone felt limited when it comes to when it came to a decision. Okay, so someone felt limited when it came to a decision. Ten of Cups. King of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So there's someone here that is kind of addressing this situation, Gemini, with being very fragile is kind of what this feels like. Like someone is communicating from you. It could be from family as well, from a place of like fragile. It's like this is someone that feels like the situation is fragile because they're coming towards you, not really having a whole lot of confidence in the situation, also trying to avoid playing victim or trying to put their problems behind them. This is someone that is trying to avoid an ending while simultaneously not wanting to burn this bridge or not wanting to. This kind of feels, I'm not going to lie, this kind of feels like someone that's like walking on eggshells. King of Wands in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. That feels like walking on eggshells. You could be doing this to someone else, but based off the hidden energies, I feel like it's the other way around. It could be reversed though. But I feel like someone here is walking on eggshells in regards to a family situation. This is someone that's having a hard time gaining the confidence to approach you. So you're getting communication, but it's also someone that feels sad because of some type of disconnect here between the two of you. And they may feel like this is someone that is sad about a decision that they felt like they didn't have a choice, okay, for some of you, or you're in a space of like expressing your sadness because you felt like you didn't have a choice, something like that, something about someone feeling like they didn't have a choice. So I feel like you are connecting with someone from the past. The problem is I still feel with that Five of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, you may feel like you've already learned from the situation, which is causing you to have inner conflict in regards to connecting, or in regards to going to that family reunion, or in regards to having a relationship if it's a lover type thing. Like you still have inner conflict in regards to whether you want to participate. So even though you're happy to hear from someone, you still have inner conflict. Knight of Wands. There could be still some anger. I don't know. Why does Gemini have so much conflict? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you just feel like there's a lack of loyalty. okay? Or you feel manipulated, or you may feel manipulated, or you feel like every time this person talks to you is like manipulation, or you just feel like there's a lack of loyalty. There's something causing you to feel insecure with giving this person your commitment or loyalty, something like that. Now, so yeah, for a lot of you, you guys are connecting with someone from the past, and you're happy because you didn't want that to end in the first place, but there's still like this weird energy, someone feeling sad because it's like, well, I didn't really have a choice. There is this happily ever after energy, but someone, I feel like the person you're dealing with still feels like they have to walk on eggshells for whatever reason. Why does this person, could be you too, why does this person feel like they have to walk on eggshells? The Empress. Well, there may be children involved for some of you, or Empress, Ace of Swords, Three of Cups in reverse. Well, this person may feel, Gemini, like you know the truth about something, and there may have already been drama or bullshit that popped off between the two of you. Three of Cups in reverse is like drama, you know, bitching, or they're nervous that you are going to bitch about something because there's some type of clarity with that Ace of Swords or truth that is already unknown. Okay, so this person may feel nervous to have something grow in a really negative way. Okay, whether that's just you bitching or you know, talking shit to your friends about this person, something like that. I feel like this person is nervous that something will grow in a negative way, or there's going to be gossip, something like that. Now, on a personal level, Gemini, I feel like there's a lot of happiness this week for you. Things are moving forward really quickly. But I feel like when it comes to your own emotional heart space and feeling connected with yourself, things are a little bit off course for you. You may feel a little bit disconnected this week. And with that Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you may feel disconnected because of financial insecurity, or you feel disconnected because you're not really feeling respected, something of that nature. It's like a lot of you guys are feeling disconnected or feeling unsupported here, but you may be trying to make head over heart decisions because you feel limited. So on a personal level, there's things moving forward really quickly, and there's a lot of happy energy, exciting times, implementing the resources you have to make something move forward despite you feeling disconnected. So you're feeling disconnected. Overall, you're feeling quite happy though, but I feel like you're kind of drained. The King of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Cups on a personal level. This is like recognizing, okay, I have so much to be happy for, feeling happy within the family, stuff like that, while simultaneously feeling drained and depleted because you feel like you constantly have to put your problems behind you, right? So some of you guys may feel like some of you guys may feel disconnected because you literally are, you feel like you have to shun your throat chakra this week. Let's just put it that way. You may feel like you have to shun your throat chakra a little bit. So it's like you may not really be feeling yourself because there's something here that is bothering you, but you're choosing with that Wheel of Fortune to let go and let God type of thing, or just leave something up to fate. You're making head over heart decisions because it's like you're either fearing the unknown or you just feel limited. You feel limited. So I feel like you're moving things forward regardless of feeling off. Like this is just feeling off. If this is a personal thing, there is a lot to be happy for, and I feel like you're embracing that. But when it comes to anything new, or when it comes to you being in your natural connection and flow with yourself, there's some struggle there. And for a lot of you, it's just a matter of financial insecurities or dealing with six host shit. Like the Queen of Pentacles is like six host shit, like health routine. It's like you may just feel off this week, you know, or you feel like you're off your diet, or you feel like, you know, you're not able to get as much done as you normally would like to. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is also like having a hard time keeping up with everything, having a hard time keeping up with responsibilities. So you could feel disconnected and you're having some inner conflict about that aspect, but you're still choosing to kind of leave things up to fate, or just kind of let go of control, and embrace what you do have to be happy about. But you may feel like you kind of have to put your problems behind you this week, Gemini. You may feel like you have to put your problems behind you this week to just keep moving something forward. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. So yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, some of you guys are connecting with someone from the past, but it's kind of awkward. It kind of feels like someone feels like they have to walk on eggshells. especially if you're dealing with the masculine, King of Wands in reverse. If you are the masculine, maybe the other way around, okay, for cross watchers. For some of you, you have a Gemini that's walking on eggshells with you. So we do have November. Oh my goodness, that's too many, guys. I love these cards, but they are very awkward to shuffle. Man, dealings or relationships with a man. So some of you guys were dealing with someone in November. Maybe that's something like that's coming back up. Okay. Frying pan, trouble, accusations. So there may have been like accusations, Gemini, or false accusations that is kind of like simmering or something like that. Wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So again, I feel like some of you guys are indecisive, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Trouble, accusations. What's that about? 8 of Cups in reverse. So someone may be wanting to take responsibility for some type of accusations, Gemini. King of Pentacles. Could be a father or a partner. So for some of you, there was accusations made in November that may be creeping back up, and we are in a retrograde, so there could be some type of like, there could be past things coming up naturally. But for some of you, there's a King of Pentacles here that may want to take emotional responsibility for some type of trouble that was caused, stem from some type of accusation. Maybe that's why they feel the need to walk on eggshells. And this could be something that happened in November for some of you. Just give me one more for Gemini. We also have older women, dealings or relationships with an older woman. Okay. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. Positive change is coming. Tense situations. So there's some type of tense situation, Gemini. There's tense situation. What's your tarot advice for Gemini? Two of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. If this is something that you don't, if this is another person that you're dealing with, Gemini, don't make more time than someone's deserved. Two of Pentacles in reverse, like not making time for something, not making time. And it's with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you, this is like a deadbeat energy, or someone that is inconsistent, or someone that lacks common sense. Okay, that's Knight of Pentacles. That sounds really harsh, but literally look up Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Lacks common sense, inconsistent, doesn't follow through with shit, all that type of thing, deadbeat, all that. So for some of you, you guys may need to just not make time for something that is just not worth your time. So maybe use really good discernment. Now, retrogrades, past things can come up often, but it's like you really need to use discernment in regards to what's really worth your time, or what's the point, okay? Because we can entertain things all day long, but unless it has a point, what's the point? Especially with that Two of Pentacles in reverse, where things may already be kind of out of balance in your life. You really want to use this discernment when it comes to what you allow in that schedule. Two of Pentacles is like schedule, time management, stuff like that. And it's like priorities as well, right? So is this something that's a priority for you, or is it something that you can just let water be under the bridge type of thing? Okay. So on a personal level, Gemini, some of you guys may be, honestly, with that trouble, accusations type of energy. On a personal level, you guys may be in a space where there's some tense energy or a tense situation, because you, 8 of Cups in reverse, King of Pentacles. This is like faking happiness for a period of time to maintain responsibilities, or to keep up with the Joneses, right? To keep up with responsibilities, to keep up showing up at work, stuff like that. For some of you, you guys have people in the workplace that may be making accusations against you as well. So you're in a space where you're like showing up and you're smiling, but in the back of your head is like, I'm just being nice to you because I work with you type of thing. Or it could be something like that. So, and again, there could have been some type of drama that happened last November that is kind of coming to some type of peak moment. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. We have Scorpio. That's it. Taurus. Oh, we also have Gemini. Taurus, Scorpio, or Gemini. All right. Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? What can Cancer expect this week? Queen of Swords in reverse just showed its face. What's going to miss the bowers? All right. What do we have for Cancer? What can Cancer expect this week? Three shuffles. What can Cancer expect this week? All right, so overall energy for you, Cancer, we do have the Emperor in reverse with the Page of Wands. Six of Cups. Man, past is coming up for everybody. I think every single sign so far, past energy has come up. So I apologize. Okay, but we are not going to fight with the stars. Okay, Hierophant, Ten of Cups in Hierophant, Ten of Cups in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Well, Cancer, I feel like you're aware that there's a situation that needs to be dealt with, but you may feel powerless in dealing with it, or you feel intimidated to deal with it, or you feel like you don't really have control in this situation. For some of you, this does have to do with a past situation, a child maybe, or some of you, there's a child communicating something and it's like, it sucks to hear, but at the same time, you feel for whatever reason you can't do nothing about it. It's like you feel like someone is communicating something, or you're in a space where you feel like you need to communicate something, or plan around something, or something of that nature. But it's kind of Emperor in reverse. That's like feeling like you're not in a position to do something. You're not in a position to say something. You're not in a Emperor upright is in a position to run his ship how he likes. But there's something here where you feel like you don't really have control. Some of you guys may, again, some of you guys are frustrated because you're hearing from a child about something to do with your work. Maybe it's like you're working a lot of hours, or there's something here that you just don't have the money for. There's something in regards to money, feeling valued, having a hard time or feeling intimidated to reach out or make some type of plan because you feel like undervalued in regards to this person or situation. Why is that Emperor in reverse? Give me another one. Emperor in reverse. Hermit in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Again, that's like nervous. Hermit in reverse can just be, yeah, isolating yourself from a problem, withdrawing from loved ones, or feeling even somewhat nervous or overly fearful, unnecessarily fearful about something. And with that King of Wands in reverse, there's something here that has you lacking confidence about a situation. So I don't know. I feel like there's something here you feel like you can't deal with, or you can't. Page of Wands, Six of Cups. Some of you guys may feel as though someone has ruined your reputation, okay, in the workplace, and it's kind of, it's making you angry. I'm sorry. Give me another one on that Page of Wands. Ace of Cups. Okay. Nine of Wands. So I feel like this kind of feels, Cancer, like you're intimidated to communicate with someone or reach out to someone. It could be vice versa, especially if you're the feminine. Take it how you want. But I feel like there's someone here that is intimidated or rigid, having a hard time reaching out or making plans. But we have that Ace of Cups there. So I feel like there's there is support. There is support, or there is love, or there is an opportunity to support someone, but you feel powerless. Nine of Wands in reverse, feeling pushed in a corner, limited, hangman, avoiding making a decision. For some of you, this is an issue your child has, and you keep putting it off, or avoiding making the decision, or avoiding, some of you, it's like maybe your child says, hey, I want braces. And it's like you may feel not confident in doing that. You may feel like it would be a waste of money, something like that. There's something here where it's like there's an opportunity to do something, or there's an opportunity to reach out or handle a situation in a way that would require empathy, compassion, unconditional love and support, that type of energy. But for whatever reason, you're not doing it. I don't know why. Hermit in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. For some of you, this is just needing to give yourself that love and compassion. Some of you, if you are a boss, or if you are authority in some way in the workplace, some of you guys have someone that's communicating something about a child, okay? And you have opportunity to show compassion or help that person out, or give that person more wiggle room. I don't know, Cancer. This kind of feels like you're being quite stingy. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Emperor in reverse. It kind of feels like you're being stingy. Maybe it's justified, okay? Especially if you have like an ex reaching out to you saying, hey, I need this for that, this, that, and the third. Because there does seem to be an opportunity to help someone out or be there for someone, but you may feel justified. Some of you, if it is someone that there's emotions wrapped up, or anger, you may be still angry. King of Wands in reverse. So some of you guys are kind of not giving someone too much wiggle room intentionally because there's too much anger. But for those of you where there is a child involved, because for a lot of you, this is a child that is communicating something, some type of desire or need, something like that. And you may feel powerless in the situation, but at the same time, it's saying there is an opportunity. There's an opportunity to do something for a child, but you're not doing it because you feel like it's a waste of money. And again, some of you guys, you have someone that's reaching out to you, or you have an opportunity to reach out to someone else, but it's going to require compassion or love. And a lot of you guys are still angry, or there's something here that's hindering on your confidence, that's making you nervous. Yeah. Six of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, I feel like you're being kind of stingy here with someone, is what this feels like. You're being super stingy. Six of Pentacles in reverse. What's that? Six of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. If this is alluding to you needing to reach out to someone else, Cancer, I feel like you're intimidated to do so because you feel undervalued, and you have this like mob mentality, like, oh my God, I can't reach out to this person, something like that. Like there's a lot of tension. Okay, so for some of you, you're just you're scared to reach out to someone because there's some tension. High Priestess in reverse is like tension, that elephant in the room. Six of Wands in reverse, like, you know, feeling like someone's just going to humiliate you, feeling like this mob mentality, feeling like something would just humiliate you, or there's a lot on the line. Okay, so some of you guys may need to reach out to someone, but you feel like there's a lot on the line. Others of you, you're in a space where someone is wanting support from you, and it may be very much one-sided. You're aware of that. And even though there's opportunity to show unconditional love or support, whether it's a child or just someone from your past, you're in a space where you refuse to. So there's some type of one-sided support that may be requested of you this week, Cancer. And I feel like you're in a space of not budging. You're not wanting to help someone. And again, a lot of you guys may feel justified. We're not going to go down to the past as to why you feel this way. But I feel like someone may be reaching out to you for some type of support. And it's very much one-sided. You don't trust this person. The reason you're having a hard time supporting this person is because you don't trust this person's intentions. Likely because of already some type of past failed attempt. Or it's just a matter of pride. Okay, for some of you with the Six of Wands in reverse, some of you guys are having a hard time swallowing your pride with someone. Okay, so there's a stubbornness. But yeah, I feel like someone is wanting your help, or someone is wanting your support. Some of you guys have a child that is wanting you to pay for something, but it's like you're not budging. For some of you, this is about child support, paternal issues, Emperor in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, is someone that's requesting child support, or you may be requesting it, or maybe you need to request it, okay? And you're intimidated to kind of go down that route of court, stuff like that. Hierophant is like taking the traditional way, or needing to do things a little bit more traditional, okay? So, So I feel like a lot of you guys may be intimidated to go down that road of needing to do what you need to do for child support for a lot of you. Okay, alimony. I don't know what's going on with that. So I feel like Cancer, someone is requesting your support. I mean, maybe that's the issue. Maybe you've already supported this person and you feel like they're taking more than they're giving, something like that. And now you're in a space, like, especially if you have children with this person, there's a lot of children influence here. Sorry if you don't have children. Okay, if you don't have children, there's just a lot of childishness, okay? Or this person responds really childishly. Because for a lot of you, this is being aware that you are already helped this person. So it's almost like you need something on paper, because you may feel like someone is always needing help or always needing support. So I feel like you're being, someone wants support from you. Someone wants support from you. Some of you guys are realizing you need to, again, go to court or just do something the more traditional way to get something on paper, because you don't trust this person's intentions. It's like you don't like the way something is making you feel. So some of you guys are scared to reach out to someone, even though someone else is the one doing it, okay? Or like you may be the one that's giving like all this support, and you're still scared to reach out to someone. I don't know why. Why is Cancer so like feeling rigid? Five of Cups in reverse. I feel like you don't want to be petty. That's the problem. I feel like you're just in a space of not wanting something to get to that point. Not wanting to do something you're going to regret as well. Okay, if it's not like for a lot of you, if this is not in regards to support or financial support, something like that, this is in regards to a connection that you feel is one-sided, and you have this like mob mentality or fear of addressing the situation because there's some type of tension, elephant in the room type of energy. So for some of you, there's something here that there is opportunity, but you feel powerless or rigid in the situation. Lacking confidence in the situation, feeling forced to, I don't know, I feel like you just feel like something is one-sided and you're scared to be vulnerable, and there's a fear because you don't want to be vulnerable in fear of regretting it. Okay. But yeah, for a lot of you, this is you not wanting to be petty about something, but you feel like you don't want to be petty. You're avoiding a loss too for some of you. Some of you guys are avoiding a loss, or you fear avoiding a loss. For those of you where you have a child that is asking for support in something, it's like you maybe, can we get a little bit more on that child? Why is Cancer so rigid if it's in regards to a child? Knight of Wands. Okay. And the Lovers. Some of you guys just feel like something would be a major choice, okay? And because I feel like you're approaching a situation really quickly or hasty or potentially even arrogantly, like, oh, that's not something we need to dwell on right now. Or, oh, you don't need braces. Oh, like there's something here that you feel like is a major choice, and you may not be in a space, you may be running from a major choice. The Knight of Wands is the runner, and the Lovers can be a major choice when it's not really if it's not really alluding to like a soulmate connection or something of that nature. There's some type of major choice, or you feel like it would be a major choice. Okay. Some of you guys are just more so acting and making better choices about a child too. it's like, no, we can do this a different way, something like that. Some of you guys are responding to something in a really quick way of like, oh, no, we can just do things in a better way. Or no, we're not doing that right now. It's a major choice. Okay. So Cancer, to be quite honest with you, regardless of if you're dealing with a child or another person, potential parent of your children, I feel like you have a lot more opportunity than you realize, but you're being really rigid, not giving any wiggle room. And it's out of fear or anger, depending on the situation. It's also avoiding some type of loss, even an emotional loss. So, like, you're definitely not giving any handouts. You're not being generous at all. And it stemmed from pride, or it's just stemmed from, I don't know, you guys usually are like the generous ones, but I feel like you're like being like pushed back with someone. I still don't know specifically why. Can we get a little bit more why? 7 of Wands. So, well, 7 of Wands is a card of personal conviction, like standing up for yourself, trying to take the high road, not wanting to show too much weakness, holding your stance on a situation, holding your belief on a situation. Okay, it's like you're very firm with something. It's like, no, this is firm. Like, no. So it's like you feel like you have the right. So this is a situation where you feel like, no, this is not happening. Like, are you serious? You're 15 and you want your own car? Something like that. Like, there's something where it's like, no. This is a very firm no. Like, this is you like kind of standing up for yourself or holding a certain viewpoint on a situation, regardless of, you know, the sucking up or regardless of like whatever. Because some of you guys, this is someone like sucking up for support or to buy them something or something like that. It's kind of what this is feeling like, Cancer. I feel like, there we go. I feel like a lot of you guys have someone sucking up to you for support, especially financial support. And yeah, some of you guys, it's a little bit more deep where it's like you're frustrated because you feel kind of like you're going to have to take a more traditional route to get something on paper. And you didn't want to have to do that. So yeah, you guys have someone sucking up to you, I feel. For those of you where you're the masculine, you guys may be the one sucking up to someone else, okay? Doesn't have to be that. Emperor can be female. It's just the energy, but just to put it in perspective. Give me an oracle for Cancer. We have mice. So discord among friends or family. So there's definitely some type of family discord. Mice. Forces that are working against you. Cat. A two-faced friend. So some of you guys have a two-faced friend. What's that two-faced friend energy? You're not even worried. This is like 9 of Swords in reverse. This is someone that's like, you're like, oh no, they wouldn't do that. Or, oh no, they wouldn't talk shit about me. Or, oh no, they wouldn't be that stupid to ask for help again. Something like that. There's someone here that you're not stressed at all about, but it's like, maybe you should like look at your facts. One more on Cat. King of Cups in reverse. This is someone that is very manipulative, very emotionally manipulative. And it's like, this is someone that you're not really that stressed about. You're not stressed about the situation. It could be a father too, or this is someone that is just using your vulnerabilities or using your own frustrations against you. That's why it's important to not tell people your vulnerabilities too much. They just sucker right on that. I don't know. Be careful of a two-faced friend or someone, again, that's really good at manipulating you or playing their cards right. Maybe your friend is the one asking for some type of support. For forces working against you, what's that? The Star. Could be an Aquarius. 2 of Swords in reverse. So some of you guys have someone that is in your life that this is like a really pessimistic energy, or someone that is picking at something or picking something apart, picking you apart even. I'm not really sure. There's some type of like pessimistic energy or like being really hard on you. If you know someone's in your life that is being unnecessarily critical on you or hard on you, just walk away, okay? just walk away because they're just not your vibe. That's it. But yeah, some of you guys, this is an Aquarius specifically that's kind of working against you. Mice, discord among friends or family. Give me another oracle for Cancer. Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. Dog barking. Advice from a friend. So I'm just going to leave that with you. I'm not sure what that means. I'll just let you filter that. So, but you could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini. It could be any sign as far as elements go, but you know, I feel like this is do you know what this feels like? I feel like, because what's interesting, Cancer, is there's an opportunity to embrace compassion or unconditional love or just even self-love. Ace of Cups can be just self-love. And when you truly embrace self-love, Cancer, things aren't really that complicated. You're not going to feel the need to argue. You're not going to feel the need. It just is what it is, okay? So there's either an opportunity to embrace self-love and act accordingly, or there's an opportunity for something to not be that deep is what it kind of feels like to me. For some of you, this is like self-love maybe needed. Because with that two-faced friend and external energy working against you, it kind of feels like there's a lot of noise you're letting in. And it's like you don't need to. Or it's like you may just need to, like, less is more. Sometimes the hardest route is actually the least exhausting because you're cutting through all the unnecessary BS, really. So, all right. Leo. What do we have for Leo? What can Leo expect this week? Two more. What can Leo expect this week? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Leo, we have the Magician and Five of Wands in reverse. I really like that. Hierophant. Nine of Cups. Nice. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So this definitely feels, Leo, like you're in a space of not letting anything drain you of your energy. I feel like you're aware that there's some type of there's a lot of shit that's trying to Five of Swords, Five of Cups. It's like you may feel like you have people in your life that are really petty with you, or you may feel like you've, you know, almost like created bad blood here with someone. And I feel like you're in a space where you're trying to be smart about a situation that you feel like is just going to bring you down. Now with the Magician, Five of Wands in reverse, you're in a space of like not allowing anything to get to you or avoiding conflict. You seem to be being your own guide right now. Okay, this is you using your own spiritual understanding and higher levels of awareness, and you're making shit happen. It's like this is like having the full armor of God type shit. Okay, it's like you have the full armor of God on. You're being you're using good discernment when it comes to what you entertain. I also feel like you're finding a lot of solutions this week. Okay, some of you guys are getting something in paper, or you're doing something a more traditional way to avoid conflict or to put an end to some type of BS. Okay, some of you guys are just more so in a space where you're quickly finding solutions, and it's derived from your own higher levels of awareness of yourself. And there is a lot of independence here when it comes to yourself. There's a lot of like contentment in regards to where you're currently at, but you may feel like you got a lot of haters. Okay, that's like Five of Swords, Five of Cups. With the Magician, Five of Wands in reverse, We have 3 5s there right off the bat as well. Okay. So you could be changing, if I'm going to be honest with you. You could be changing or making some changes, and people are seeing it, and they may be good changes. Okay. You may be fulfilling your own wishes, and it's like you may be accumulating some haters naturally, because I feel like you're holding a lot of influence right now with that Magician. You know, you're coming off, it's like, this is like being very intentional, making money move. I got bloody shoes. I don't know that song, but I know that line. But that's kind of what it feels like. It's like you're in a space of like making money move. It's like walking through the battlefield with bloody shoes, but it's like you're making money move. I don't think that's a line, but I feel like it would go good with it. But I feel like you're in a space of, that's like the best analogy I can give you. Like you're walking through a battlefield of like just people at you, here, there, everywhere. Like people that are just trying to bring you down, or haters, people that want to feel special, people that want to feel entitled to whatever you got going on. However, you're not giving it to them. It's like, this is you staying in your power. For those of you in relationships, business relationships, or even more domesticated things, there could be a lot of arguing around resources or around money with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And you're looking at it as something that is just very unstable, which could be also encouraging you to do something a more traditional way. Like, I'm sick of arguing about this. Like, let's just get this on paper. There's something here where it's like, I'm not arguing about this. Okay. I'm not arguing about this. And you may feel like someone just wants to argue. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like you have some past energy creeping up, Leo, to be quite honest with you. You have past energy creeping up. And it's going to have you needing to keep on that whole armor of God and be very smart when it comes to what you entertain and what you have drag you down. Because I feel like right now, everything is at the hands of your table. Like, you have everything you need to kind of get through the noise and get through the haters and get through people that are trying to bring you down. But it does feel like this is like past energy creeping up that is just wanting to sabotage your happiness. It's kind of what this feels like. So, and for some of you, again, there's a lot of people that are trying to put old versions of you and bring that up, or there's people that there's arguing around money. For some of you, you have an ex that's trying to sabotage you, and all it really is coming down to is money, and they're not happy, and they think you are, and it's like, it's money, okay? Now, on a personal level, Leo, so yeah, a lot of you guys got past bullshit creeping up, and people, haters, people that you're aware are, like, they've been in the enemy category for quite some time, and now that these people may be being a little bit more risky or trying to run their mouth a little bit more, something like that. On a personal level, Leo, for those of you that are antisocial or not really dealing with anybody or just not dealing with that, a lot of you guys are aware that you guys have a lot of debt, okay? And I feel like it is causing a lot of mental conflict for you, but you seem to be also agreeing to deal with that debt in a more traditional way, whatever that means, okay? Whether you are creating a payment system or, you know, even doing something else. It's like you may be preparing for some type of change, okay, when it comes to your finances. Because, yeah, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So there could be some debt, you know, or something crumbling a little bit. And I feel like you're very much aware of that, which is why we have the Magician as your overall energy. You're doing what you can. You're being very resourceful when it comes to handling that debt. You do have some mental conflict about it. Okay, some of you guys may feel like you want to take a certain route when it comes to your debt or when it comes to needing to start a new business because of money or something like that. And you may feel your partner is not in agreement with your choice or your route. So, I mean, there's a lot of potentials here. Regardless, the good news is you have the energy available to you to just kind of keep moving forward and pushing forward and, you know, choosing, not, I don't want to say choosing the path of least resistance, but being willing and open to solutions, right? So there's solutions being presented to you, whether that's in your own awareness or whether that is in a court situation, whether that is in a more traditional situation. Maybe someone even gave you advice, like, listen, I heard you're going through this, something like that, right? Or, you know, this is what I did. So it's like someone may be giving you advice and you're kind of using it to your advantage to deal with some type of debt. So, and to be quite honest with you, I feel like you're quite happy about this, even if it's something that, even if it's a relationship that if it's not debt, this is like arguing about money in regards to a relationship, shared resources, bad divorce, something like that, where it's like you're happy to kind of get something on paper. Like there's something here that, even though it's a little bit frustrating, you're happy to deal with it, because it caused you a lot of mental conflict and drama and sadness and potentially depression, all of that. Okay, so now 5 of Swords. But yeah, a lot of you guys just 5 of Swords. That's like being aware of your enemies. Okay. Well, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So for a lot of you, this is just mental conflict about a financial situation. Empress in reverse, 3 of Cups. So some of you guys are very much aware of some type of financial neglect on a personal level. Okay. Some of you guys may be arguing with a Cancer, because Cancer had this energy a little bit in regards to child support, or someone's not offering child support. Some of you guys have mental conflict about finances, and some of you guys also may feel, for the masculines, you may feel like your baby mama, I suppose, is doing more time partying and all this rather than actually bringing in any type of income, and it's stressing you out. And you may feel the need to kind of start being smart about your resources and money. I mean, it could be the Leo feminines too. I'm just reading it based off the cards. So some of you guys, now if you are the feminine Leo, a lot of you guys may feel like this overbearing energy where you're lacking support. It's like, this is you. For my feminine Leos, I feel like you have a lot of mental conflict because you are very well aware that you don't have support. You are very well aware of all of these haters. You're aware of jealousy or people from the past trying to bring you down, that type of energy. But I feel like you're in a space of like defeat at all costs. I'm not letting you see that it's bothering me, or I'm not letting you see that part of me. So I feel like you're being very smart when it comes to what you entertain. Okay. So, but yeah, for the masculine Leos, you may feel the need to stand up for yourself when it comes to finances, in regards to a baby mother, or even a mother figure. Maybe there is a mother. Maybe there's a mother. Maybe there's a mother that you're having issues with too. Okay. So, but I feel like at the end of the day, Leo, with that 5 of Swords, even though you're lacking support, or even though there is something that's a bit of a bump in the road, you're still coming out of it celebrating, or you're still coming out of it not really showing your hand. I feel like you're releasing some type of major stress. And again, some of you guys are just walking through this week, putting a guard up to the haters or people that are trying to, that you're aware isn't really supporting you. Because yeah, I do feel like you're not really receiving the support you're wanting this week. But you're not letting it get to you at the same time. So, Page of Swords with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And the Temperance. Yeah, this is you trying to balance out and use your head when it comes to your awareness on debt, you know? Yeah. For some of you, you're arguing with your mother about an inheritance or money or resources, something about that nature. But this is still you using your head and trying to not go to the extreme. I also feel like you're trying to balance out and heal a bad financial situation again. Some of you guys may feel like you had bad business here with someone. This is like bad business with someone, where you're in a space of like not wanting to knock over, not wanting to rock the boat too much, or not wanting to go to the extreme too much, because it's like, okay, bad business, or okay, I'm not going to be working with you anymore, or okay, I'm not going to be working with your business anymore. Something like that. It's 10 of Pentacles in reverse can be like bad business, where now you're in a space where you're using your head, because it's like, even if it's with a friend, like bad business with a friend, it's like, okay, I'm not going to tell you anything anymore. It's that type of energy. So I feel like you have past people coming up, but you're using your head, and you're kind of being an airhead a little bit this week to anybody trying to creep back up in your inbox, that type of energy. Because you just see it as draining. You see it as like, why would I even want to talk to you? and you're in this defeat at all cost mode when it comes to just celebrating your wins and being happy. And some of you guys are very happy because you found a solution around bad debt or around some type of business issue or inheritance or arguing about resources with a partner. And again, you may feel forced to kind of take a more traditional route. Okay. So you're in a good space this week. Very powerful. Holding a lot of influence too, by the way. There's just a lot of mosquitoes, okay? A wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. See? I feel like this is like a wedge energy. Like these people are trying to like wedge themselves in there. It's like you're either on the verge of getting something you want, or there's someone in your life that's very important to you. It's like you're not letting anybody be a wedge. It could have to do with your career or finances. Ooh. Give me another card for Leo. Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. So I feel like you're remaining pretty lighthearted, okay? We do a successful outcome to your problems. Again, successful outcome, older man, dealing with a relationship with an older man, okay? Could be a Virgo. Or Hermit gives me like older man type vibes. So some of you guys may have dealings or relationships with an older man in regards to what? Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. Death in reverse. So this is someone that is still holding on to like residual emotions or frustrations about something from the past, or about something that is creating some bitterness about something that hasn't changed. So if you're dealing with a specific person that is bringing this energy in, you could be dealing with an older man that is trying to bring in some residual frustrations or sadness or bitterness. But overall, the situation has not changed. So it's like, is that really something you want to work for or have in your life? On a personal level, this is you being wise, and you may be literally dealing with an older man to resolve something that has you quite frustrated, depressed, sad, something of that nature. And there's a very successful outcome to your problem. So I feel like lighthearted, carefree time is ahead. There is, again, someone or people trying to put a wedge here in between you and something you want in relation to your career or reputation, status, all of that. But it's good. I feel like you're getting through it, holding a lot of influence. You have a lot of influence if you don't know. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius, Virgo, or Gemini. Strong Virgo. So, all right, Virgo. Okay. You don't know an older man. Maybe it's like in the sky. Maybe there's an older man in the sky helping you with your sadness. I don't know. All right. Virgo. Let's get Bobby. Siobhan, the star card wanted to show its face, Virgo. All right, what do we have for Virgo? 3 more. What can Virgo expect this week? Dun. 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you, Virgo, we have the Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords in reverse. 4 Cups in reverse. King of Wands, 6 of Wands, Worlds in reverse. Okay, good energy. Okay, so I'll read this on a personal level and if you're dealing with anybody specifically. Okay, so so on a personal level, Virgo, I feel like you guys are in a space of honestly having some mental blocks. Okay, not really being sure if you're making the right decision. There may be something here that is you're having a hard time wrapping up. You're having a hard time finishing. You're having a hard time You may be having a hard time closing something out here or hitting a peak of ultimate success, something of that nature. And again, I feel like you're frustrated here because you're on a personal level, I feel like you're frustrated or having a hard time making some type of final decision. Because on a personal level, Virgo, I can tell you right now, you're in a space where you're giving yourself a lot of grace, love, and support, taking control and rising above your own frustrations despite something not really playing out the way you want. World in reverse on a personal level, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's something here that isn't a success or isn't really what you wanted. And you may feel the need, it's like you may feel like you can't talk about it. Or it's like you're, okay. And the Four of Pentacles. So on a personal level, Virgo, I kind of feel like you're up in your head. You're in a space where you're trying to be frugal. You're trying to play it safe. You may feel like you're like something wasn't a success for you. Some of you guys also feel the need to cancel some type of trip or even cancel a flight somewhere because you're trying to be wise and mature about maybe something not really being the best decision. So I feel like this week on a personal level, you're being mature about something not being the best decision. And even though you may be low-key embarrassed about something or embarrassed or overthinking canceling something, you're still in a space of feeling like that's what you need to do. It's like you're playing it safe this week. And again, it seems to be stemmed from either wanting to save money or being careful with what you invest into. If it's not literal money, it's like this is like being careful what you invest into with other people. Okay, this is more so playing it safe with other people. Because I don't know, on a personal level, I feel like there's a lot going well for you and you're receiving a lot of public recognition this week. But you're still in a space of being kind of defensive because I feel like behind that front or behind that, like, I got everything under control type of energy, there's something here that's causing you to overthink or be embarrassed about, or it's like you're not wanting to look at when it comes to something potentially not being really what you wanted. I'm not sure what that's about. It's almost like people are giving you, Virgo, on a personal level, people are giving you a lot of recognition and praise and attention for something that it's like you're not even that proud about. I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's like people see the value in it, but you don't see the value in it. Okay, this kind of feels like having a talent that you're really good at, and it's like people are saying like, "Oh, you should do that more," blah blah blah. But it's like you're in a space of like, "No, I don't want to." It's almost like you don't like being good at something, Virgo. Or it's like you're good at something, and you're getting a lot of attention, but the attention's a little bit overwhelming. And I feel like you're trying to give yourself grace and be mature about how you deal with something, but ultimately I feel like you're not wanting to feed into it. It's like this is like not wanting to show too much vulnerability, having a hard time even knowing how to reciprocate to the attention, knowing how to, I don't know, it's like you're receiving a lot of attention this week and a lot of support, but it's like you don't even know how to reciprocate on it for whatever reason. Like it got you in the defense. It's like someone could say, "Oh, you're an amazing artist," or "You're whatever," and it's like you get all awkward a little bit. Like you're getting all awkward about something. I'm not sure. The Queen of Cups can be very sensitive about something. I'm not sure why you're super sensitive. Why is that sensitivity there? Nine of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're being hard on yourself in the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse can talk about self-loathing energy or just being hard on yourself, internalizing something from your own filter. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So Virgo, I feel like you're receiving a lot of attention for something. And it's like you're trying to not let it get to you. You're trying to not let it get to your head. And even though it low-key feels good, you still find yourself reciprocating in a very awkward type of way where it's like you're not wanting to give it any power. I don't know. Some of you guys just are shy, or sensitive, where you're having a hard time knowing how to take some type of success. And I feel like low-key it's because you're overthinking whether it's even a success. It's like, this kind of feels like when someone gives you a compliment and you're like, "Oh yeah, well, it's just this, or it's just that," or someone compliments your outfit and it's like, "Yeah, I just got it at Walmart, but it's still nice." Okay. Like something here, like you're undermining your own success is kind of what this feels like, Virgo. Yeah. I feel like there's something here working out really well. I don't know if you know you're undermining your own. No, I feel like you're authentically in your head about feeling embarrassed. Okay. If you're dealing with other people, so yeah, on a personal level, you're having a lot of success, especially when it comes to your fitness, maybe working out, business, entrepreneur, being innovative when it comes to business, being innovative when it comes to your own talents, skills, abilities, that type of energy, using your own gifts from the divine, and applying them in a real way. I feel like you're receiving a lot of recognition for those types of aspects, but you're like, no. Or it's like, oh, they're like, oh, you've lost a lot of weight, or you look really good, or you're looking ripped, something like that. It's making you awkward. You guys are so awkward this week. You're being awkward. It's like you're acting like you don't even see it. You're acting like you don't even see the attention, or you're acting like you don't even see it. Yeah. We move on to Six of Wands, Three of Wands in reverse. Because I feel like you're looking at it like, yeah, this isn't what I wanted, though. So it feels like something is working out for you this week on a personal level, Virgo, but it's like, yeah, this isn't what I wanted. These are not the ships I requested. This is not how I wanted it to sound. This is not how I wanted it to look. So I feel like you're being kind of hard on yourself this week, Virgo, but something is, you're getting a lot of attention. Yeah, you're getting a lot of attention here. And it feels like it's to do with something to do with fitness, business, entrepreneurism, how you present yourself to your own gifts, perhaps beauty, your own beauty too. Some of you guys, maybe someone's just recognizing your beauty, and it's like, no, I'm like, I haven't got my boob job yet. Talk about no. Oh my God, some of you guys are being super hard on yourself. Okay, now, for those of you, because I do feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with a specific person that is giving you a lot of love, a lot of support, a lot of compassion, a lot of unconditional support. And I feel like that's the thing, it's unconditional, and it has you in your head a little bit where you're overthinking. Like, is this person being greedy? Does this person have hidden motives? It's like you're overthinking if someone is still holding on to deep-rooted issues, something like that. A lot of you guys are receiving a lot of love, support, and attention from a specific person. Could be a group of people too. And you're in a space of like feeling like you can't show too much vulnerability, even though you really do truly appreciate this person's support. I feel like you're trying to not let yourself think too much about it, because either you feel like it's something that is not stable. If it's a lover, it's like you feel like this person isn't committal for whatever reason. Or some of you feel like this person has a superficial view on you, which is why you're trying to not let yourself feed into it for whatever reason. It's like you may feel like they don't really know the real you. So I feel like you're receiving a lot of love and unconditional support here from someone, but you're still responding in a very defensive way, or again, just turning your back to it. Even though it does feel good, I really don't feel like you're making any long-term plans with this person. I don't know. Like, who is this person? The Emperor. Could be a boss. So some of you guys could be an Aries as well. Some of you guys are receiving a lot of love and support from someone in the position to give you that love and support. So it could be a father of your children too, okay? Or this is someone that just holds, they're in a position where they can actually give you some type of respect, and it may actually do something for you. It may get you the right connections. It may really support you in a valuable way, okay? So it could be a partner, like I said, or this is someone a boss at your job, or someone that has it could be someone older than you as well, or someone that has a more serious demeanor, okay? This is someone that could hold a lot of status too, Virgo. But I feel like, yeah, how do you know who this person is? The Emperor. So this is someone, it could be a boss or someone of authority, someone that has a pretty good position in their life. So that is giving you a lot of recognition and attention. And you're overthinking this attention because it's like, oh, they just must be being greedy or something like that. Or if it's a past person, you feel like they're holding on to deep-rooted issues. Okay. What is this Emperor's intentions? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. The Lovers in reverse. Well, I feel like this person is... This is someone that is insecure about... If this is a past person, this is someone that is insecure about a disconnect or how something fell out between the two of you. Okay. Or this is someone that is in a space of feeling like you have insecurities toward them. One more on what this person's intentions are. Three of Cups in reverse. Well, for some of you, this is someone that is trying to get you to stop thinking so negatively about yourself or about your current position or about whether you're upkeeping things. It's like, because this is someone that may feel like you, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles is Virgo energy, okay? And I feel like that's your energy. And I feel like this person is in a space of feeling like you have insecurities either toward them or about your current position, about your worth, about, it's like they may feel like you're having a hard time keeping up with things. For some of you, this is a partner specifically that is literally trying to, their intentions is to step it up and show up for you because they feel like you're thinking quite negatively on where you stand right now in your life. Maybe they feel like you're having a hard time keeping up appearances or paying the bills or just keeping up with responsibilities. And this person is in a space of their intention is to show up more for you. Even if it's not that deep where you're in a relationship with this person, because yeah, if you're in a relationship with this person, I feel like this is someone that is trying to show up for you, especially if you're the feminine, okay? But take it how you want to take it, okay? If you're not in a relationship with this person, I feel like this is someone that feels like you have insecurities in regards to the workplace because of a lot of drama. This person may also feel... this is someone that may be trying to influence you as well to disconnect from some type of bullshit or friend group or situation that they feel like is under you. So not to sound really condescending, but there may be someone that is trying to get you to disconnect from some type of friend group or a social circle or the gospelers. Like this is someone that may feel like you, like something is under you without sounding condescending. That's how this person feels. So this is someone that may feel like you have develop some insecurities within yourself, but it's because they feel like you're spending time around the wrong people, okay? And they may be trying to influence you to disconnect from certain people, and they may be trying to get in there by just saying it how it is, like recognizing your worth, and you're like, you're being sensitive about something. A lot of you guys are taking something personally too. So I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I feel like someone is trying to, get you to get away from a certain group of people that they feel doesn't respect you, or they feel just causes you to get off track, something like that, or they feel is under you. And for some of you, like I said, this is just a partner that is recognizing you're having a hard time keeping up with responsibilities. And it's someone that's just showing up. It's like they're scratching your back this week. And you may be getting a lot more love and attention and respect from this person because it's like they're not being tone deaf, okay? So, but I feel like this person's intentions, yeah, I don't know, they feel like something is under you. So, I mean, maybe that's why you're overthinking this attention, okay? Maybe you're taking it as criticism for some of you. Maybe you're taking it as criticism. Either way, I'm not going to spend too much time on that. So you're getting a lot of recognition, but ironically, you don't like it. There's something, it's like unwanted attention. You're getting attention that low-key makes you feel good, but you're acting like you can't acknowledge it. Okay. Some of you guys are, I'm just going to go off. Some of you guys are receiving attention, though, Virgo, from a boss or someone of position, but you're aware that if you feed into it, it would require like potential talk about promotions, or it would require further escalation, and you may not be up for that right now in your life, which is why you're acting like, okay, it's like you're not really giving it too much attention. Oh, shoot. Okay. Some of you guys have a two-faced friend in your life. I'm just going to put that back. Let's try this again. So we have a chain of events that could affect your life. Okay. We have bow. You are highly thought of. Ant. Work, achievement, success. That's what I'm saying. I feel like you guys are receiving some type of work achievement. This could be a chain of events that affect your life. So again, you get the right connection, or someone says this, and it turns into that conversation where it's like now you're living in fucking, I don't know, Hollywood with this, that, and the third. Okay. I don't know. We also have bull. Do not back down from oppositions. So show strength and fortitude. Okay. So whatever your opposition is, gong, an exciting event. Nice, sort of like vague. Well, family wishes come true. Oh my gosh, these are vague, so I'm just pulling a few. Angels, spiritual guidance, protection from, you're protected from harm. August, so there could be something happening this month. Elephant, a long journey, either physical, mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So I don't know, a chain of events that could affect your life. You are highly thought of. A work, achievement, success. So I feel like a lot of this has to do with work, Virgo, or again, you're just receiving a lot of respect for your work. You know, even if it's from a partner, it's like someone that's recognizing, okay, you're feeling kind of negative this week, is someone that's stepping it up and like rubbing your feet or like doing whatever they got to do. They're like stepping it up. So I like it, but don't back down from opposition. What potentially could be the opposition for Virgo? Wheel of Fortune from your destiny. Okay, like let destiny happen. The Five of Pentacles. You're destined to leave something, Virgo, or you're destined to... Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys are destined to like leave something or abandon something or start from the bottom. Do not, but this is your opposition. Yeah, for some of you, it's just like Five of Pentacles. This is about change. For some of you, the opposition is financial struggle, feeling less than, feeling not good enough, going through some type of health issue even. There could be some type of opposition that is facing you in a literal way, either through money, health, you know, something that is making you feel scarce in some way. So it's like, in order to not back down from the opposition, you may need to embrace some type of change. Like some of you guys, maybe you're just not receiving what you want to receive financially, or there's health issues. It's like you may be required to make some type of change. So, and some of you guys, I guess it's something about being destined to like, one more on what they're destined. Well, I feel, again, this is more personal. This is like recognizing what's causing you to lack faith or lose faith when it comes to money, when it comes to your worth, when it comes to all of that, and needing to embrace some type of change to have different results. Because y'all know, okay, you're never gonna see different results if you keep doing the same shit. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, and it can be really, really, really hard to get out of that pattern. But also, I believe Venus is in Virgo for like the next 6 weeks. So you guys could naturally be receiving a lot of love and attention for the next little while anyways. But you could be dealing with an Aries. We have Gemini, strong Aries. Aries and Gemini. All right, quick break, okay? Did I get my son anything for his birthday? Of course I got my son lots of things for his birthday. Do you guys know the degree that your son is? But yeah, my son's birthday, it didn't happen yet, but he is a Leo, so yeah, we got him lots of stuff for his birthday. You're welcome, Rose. Where's all my mods? I don't have any mods. Well, I do, but I have Karma. I don't know where she is. So I heard FT McCred said something. I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't really need mods, usually. I feel like people got bored. Usually I don't really need mods. I don't smoke weed, no. I don't smoke weed. Sometimes I'll take edibles to help me sleep. That's about it. I'm not against weed or anything. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't think it makes me feel like other people feel. Like it makes me really, like when I'm high, I am so boring. Like I'm naturally kind of boring, actually, believe it or not. I talk a lot on here, but in my normal self, I don't really talk much. But anyway, when I'm high, I'm just a zombie. And I just feel like I can't get anything done. And for other people, it's actually the opposite, I notice. So I don't think it impacts me the same. And it just makes me sleepy. And it doesn't matter if it's a sativa or indica. It doesn't matter what it is. It makes me sleepy. So it also makes me eat way too much, if I'm going to be honest with you. So I don't smoke weed. I've tried it enough to know I don't like it. But I have nothing against it at all. But yeah, I do take edibles sometimes to sleep. But I haven't even taken that in quite a while. I don't think I'm glitching, girl. It must just refresh your page. Or I don't think I'm stuck, at least. I don't know if I'm glitching, but. Trying it for him. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really, to be honest with you, I don't really talk to her outside of YouTube, so I have no idea. I have no idea. I hope she's good. Edibles and wine, yeah. I like wine too. I still have like the other weekend when I had some wine, I only ended up drinking half the bottle. And so I still have the other half in the fridge, but I find it just gives me such a headache the next day. It's not worth it, really. It can be worth it if I feel entitled to that, but once in high school, never again. You just gotta take a little bit. Just start with a little bit. Like for me, I only need like 5 milligrams. You know what I mean? That's all I need to help me sleep, and it gets me out of my head, and it just helps me chill out. So just start with 5. If I can handle 5 milligrams, anybody can, which is like usually half a piece of like what you would get at the cannabis store. Because here it's legal. I don't know about where you are, but 5 milligrams is all I need. I'm not really a weed smoker, so. But I haven't even taken edibles in at least a month, I think, because I don't know, I've been falling asleep easier lately, to be honest with you. But anyways, let's move on to Libra. All right. What do we have for Libra? What can Libra expect this week? Yeah, I always say I wish I liked weed because I would probably smoke that over cigarettes. But I would be the most useless human being. And even people tell me, oh, you'll get used to it. I don't get used to it. Because my partner, he smokes weed a lot. And I've tried it plenty of times. And every single time, same. It's like a ritual. I just want to eat and go to sleep. And it's like, I can't do that all the time. And I always eat the wrong shit. And it's always something with peanut butter. Okay. Anything with peanut butter. It's terrible. But anyways, what do we have for Libra? What can Libra expect this week? Three shuffles. Okay, well, overall energy for you, Libra, we have the 5 of Pentacles, but the Ace of Wands, okay? 8 of Wands, High Priestess in reverse, 8 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Give me more on that 5 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the 3 of Wands in reverse. Well, Libra. I feel like you're taking initiative in a new direction, okay? But I feel like it's almost something that you feel like you don't really have a choice in. This kind of feels like someone's walking away from you, or there's something here not really working out in the way that you had hoped. 5 of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you're in a space this week where you may be feeling left out of something. You may be feeling abandoned to some degree. You may be feeling like you're kind of starting from the bottom. Okay, if you're not dealing with anybody specifically, okay, this is you starting from the bottom on your own because you realize that you need to, right? And it's like you're trying to get something moving forward in your life. And I feel like you're dealing with a lot of self-doubt, or you're not really trusting your own qualifications when it comes to overcoming some type of hardship. But I feel like you're doing it anyways. So on a personal level, Libra, you're definitely in a space where you're bored of a certain direction. You feel like it's kind of leaving you feel out in the cold, or it's leaving you broke, or it's leaving you dealing with health issues. Some of you guys are taking action and putting a lot of effort into your own goals because you're doubting something, or you're doubting some type of temporary hardship within your health or within your finances. So again, I feel like there's some type of temporary hardship going on a personal level that is causing you to walk away from one direction to go another. It kind of feels like you're changing directions here. And I feel like even though you are very qualified to overcome something and move something forward and honestly get to a place of feeling independent and successful and healthy, all of that stuff. I feel like even though you're moving in that direction, you're still doubting yourself for whatever reason, or doubting your intuition that is screaming at you saying, okay, you need to make some type of change. So on a personal level, Libra, this is just you working on yourself, working on your craft, bettering yourself, trying to get something moving forward really quickly, acting on something really quickly. Okay, I recognize like maybe I need to get to the gym, or I recognize this financial issue. It's like this is like acting on something really quickly. One more on the Eight of Wands. The World in reverse. The Three of Cups in reverse. Well, this kind of feels, Libra, like you may be in a place in your life where you actually need to kind of slow down or pause and reflect on a situation, but you're kind of going against doing that this week because of fear of rumors, gossip, drama, what people will think. You may even be going against your own knowledge on your social circle, on your friend group, on like this is maybe being aware that the people you're around aren't the best, or the people that you're associating with aren't the best, but it's like you're trying to work on that regardless, because it's like you're avoiding taking a minute to pause. It kind of feels like the universe is trying to get you to take a moment and pause and reflect on the best protocol or best route to address an issue. And again, for those of you dealing with a social circle, or maybe even lacking friends even, or having a hard time being able to go out and have fun, or having the friends to do anything with, I feel like because what's stemming this like really impulsive action to work on something is you feeling left out, or you dealing with some type of hardship, you feeling less than. It's like I feel like you're in a space where it's like the universe is saying, okay, you just need to pause and take a minute here, or let something come to an end. Some of you guys are trying to force friendships, or like there's rumors, there's gossip, there's people talking about you, or there's people talking about this and third. And it's like the universe is showing you exactly who people are, but it's like you're still in a space of ignoring it. I don't know why. A lot of you guys are it kind of feels like you're, Libra, some of you guys are continuing connections in your life that are just taking everything from you and not really doing anything from you. Some of you guys, when it comes to, so a lot of you guys, you're trying to work on something despite your doubts. So it's almost like you're doubting yourself for a reason. Now, I'm not encouraging doubt, but the High Priestess in reverse is not really doubt. It's more so like not really trusting your intuition, lying to yourself, not really. This can be like a lie that goes wrong too, or something that's coming to the surface, uncontrolled outbursts. Some of you guys, it's like you're sharing something with someone. So on a personal level, Libra, I feel like it almost feels like you're giving someone or something too much credit. You're giving someone or something too much credit, because you're showing up in a space where you are very qualified, you're very focused. It's like you're in a space where you're very qualified to do whatever you want to do, to move toward that Nine of Pentacles, or to focus on your own independence, to separate yourself from something. But it feels like you're almost indulging into the noise of something. On a personal level, I feel like it's almost like you're letting yourself get distracted, or a lot of you guys are receiving incoming communication, but it's like negative. It's like rumors, or I heard this, or I heard that. And it is causing some type of uncontrolled outburst, or it's causing some tension here. And I feel like you're trying to ignore it, but I feel like you're still feeding into it. High Priestess in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. So someone could be using their social media to say some shit, or there's secrets coming to the surface here about someone that's very manipulative. For some of you, you have your intuition screaming at you about a situation that you just can't trust, especially if you're dealing with a partner that is very manipulative or isn't really in support or loyal to the relationship. Like, even if they're not cheating on you, loyalty is like everything, giving your full support to something, right? So some of you guys are maybe not trusting your intuition when it comes to someone in your life that you just can't trust, okay? Especially when it comes to finances. So I don't know, I feel like you're trying to move something forward, but it almost doesn't deserve your attention. Is kind of what this is feeling like. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So, okay, so I feel, Libra, I feel like you're authentically bothered by this. So you're bothered. There's someone here that may be being very manipulative with you, or there's some drama, there's rumors, gossip. There's something here that's bothering you. And I feel like you are very focused on working on your reputation, but it's to receive some type of praise or attention. Now, some of you guys are receiving that praise or attention here from someone, but I almost feel like you're trying to get someone's forgiveness, or you're trying to get someone's support. Some of you guys are trying to get someone's support, but you don't really need their support. Some of you guys are in a long-term relationship with someone where it's always like conditional, like to the point of like, even when you do good, okay, now there's something else. Okay, now there's something else. Like, you could be perfect and now there's something else that's wrong with you. Some of you guys are dealing with someone where it's like, now there's something else. Because I feel like this kind of reminds me, that card just popped in my head. From the shadow deck. I don't know if anybody knows the shadow deck, but there's a card that's called Numb to Pain. And I feel like that could be your shadow showing up. Okay, so for some of you, you're numb to some type of pain, or you're numb to the way someone's treating you. So I feel like you guys are in a space of honestly feeling good about yourself this week, but also it's like you're so motivated to ignore the rumors and whatnot because of your reputation or your work. You're receiving a lot of attention, or it's like you're aiming to receive a lot of attention and support from someone that is just mean, just straight up mean or selfish. What's this King of Pentacles in reverse intentions? 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay, I'm just going to say the obvious. Some of you guys are being abandoned by someone, okay, in the workplace, or you're being left out. Someone may be walking away, and it's like you're still fighting for that situation, even though it gives you nothing. So, because there's a lot of conversations, there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of noise. Some of you guys, like I said, you have someone that is quite rigid towards you, stubborn. Their intentions is a 2 of Cups in reverse. So this is someone that is either intending to disconnect here from the situation, or this is someone that's trying to manipulate the situation because you disconnected, okay? So this person may be using their social media or whatnot to start shit because you disconnected. So that's interesting. So depending on your situation. But I feel like you're feeling frustrated. And the 5 of Pentacles can also talk about like being scammed a bit, being like pulled into a situation out of pure vulnerability. I feel like someone's tugging on your vulnerability points, whether that's your desire for love, whether that's your desire for money, whether that's your desire. There's something here tugging on your vulnerability points. And I feel like you're feeding into it. Something is moving really, and it's moving really quickly. I feel like you're being, I feel like someone is manipulating you, their intentions. 2 of Cups in reverse. I feel like someone's manipulating you or getting in your head. And I feel like this is someone that you authentically love or care for or authentically support. If it's more of a business thing, you may be trying to like get someone's attention. How is the 6 of Wands coming in for Libra? 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this is you, because it's clarified 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So you may feel like someone's dropped this, or someone isn't willing to reconsider something. And now you're in a space where you're trying to, some of you guys are trying to get someone to reconsider something or make time for you, fit you into their schedule, something like that. It's like you're trying to get someone to fit you into their schedule or make time for you or reconsider. So a lot of you guys, okay, yeah. So Libra, you guys, I feel like are being scammed this week by someone that is kind of tugging on your vulnerability points. Okay. And I feel like it's working for some of you. Now, what is your advice from the tarot for Libra when it comes to this? Okay, well, we do have Ace of Cups. I don't know, maybe, did you really? Ace of Wands. Well, this talks about new, though. Okay, one more, the Star. So I feel like your advice, Libra, is to start something new or to focus on the new. Now, the Star card talks about our inner world, our connection with the divine, letting our inner world dictate our outer world, as within, so without type of energy. So it's like you may really need to pay close attention to how something is impacting your inner world in a way that is very restrictive and is almost choking out your growth a little bit, because there's opportunity to have a new beginning or embrace self-love. Ace of Cups is all about self-love and support and love in general, new love even. But it's like there's something here where it's like you may need to connect with yourself and go on a bit of a soul journey here to rejuvenate and heal and connect with your inner world, connect with authentically who is you, what is you, what does your relationship with your inner world look like, and how are these vulnerability points there in the first place? Like if there is vulnerability points, whether that's you feeling abandoned, whether that's you feeling like someone is spreading false news, or whether there's some type of vulnerability point that you may need to get to the root of. So it no longer can be used against you. I feel like there's something being used against you, and it's like you may need to kind of allow it to inspire you to go within to have some type of new beginning. Because I feel like this is heavily influenced by someone else. And if it is more of a personal thing, Libra, your inner world is highly being dictated by how you're perceived by others, even if that contradicts your own knowledge on self. So it's like that's something you may need to like think on too. Okay, because some of you guys are scamming yourself by not really holding a vision, and there's something here you're growing tired of, but you're still persisting and moving forward with it. Three of Wands in reverse talks about failed attempts. That is really derived from not really having a vision, not having the energy to sustain something. So it's like there's something here like you don't really have a vision in, or you may need to kind of think about how something makes sense for you long term so you can sustain it, and so you're also not depleting yourself of everything to keep some type of temporary success going. Because I do feel like you guys are receiving a lot of success in your work currently, but there's something here you need to suppress to do so. And like there may be some type of change. And like I said earlier, I feel like the universe is encouraging you to really pause and reflect on, you know, is a change needed for you? And I feel like you keep distancing yourself, or you keep responding to something really impulsively, or you keep moving forward with something despite it causing more drama in your life. I feel like there's something here that needs to be closed out. There's something here that needs to be closed out for you. Whether that's with a person or your own way of handling finances, health issues, there needs to be some type of change. And there's an opportunity, your advice, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Star. So this is needing to take personal initiative on you and self-love and what you truly deserve. And again, allowing your inner world to depict your outer world. And if our inner world shit, our outer world is shit. You know, okay, this is like as within, so without, needing to acknowledge your vulnerabilities that distort your inner world. And if there is something that triggers you, needing to really nip it in the butt by dealing with it in ways you can control, or completely eradicating it from your life. So there's definitely some type of like meditation needed, or like because you have success available to you. You have fame available to you. You have, you know, it's like you are the star, but it's like I feel like you're getting lost in the Milky Way a little bit, okay? So, I don't know, I feel like you have someone scamming you this week a little bit. I don't know, because your advice is to start something new. And again, some of you guys are just, there's some tension here because you have been abandoned or you have been left out, and someone is like bringing a lot of unnecessary drama into your life, and you may just need to kind of pause. You mean, instead of like feeding into it, it's like you may need to just pause and reflect on how this situation even impacts your future, or the future that you want to create for yourself. Because I feel like you hold, even if you were left, I feel like you have so much, I feel like you are qualified to have success, but I feel like you're attempting to get someone to reconsider when they don't even have anything to give you, honestly. One more card. Three of Pentacles. It could be a coworker. So, yeah, Libra, I feel like it almost feels, Libra, a little bit like you feel like you need something, or you need someone that's walked away from you, or you feel like you're continuously subjecting yourself to a situation that is not working out, and you're suppressing your own higher knowledge on something. It's like, this kind of feels like reactive energy. It feels like reactive energy. I feel like be careful of how much you're reacting this week, Libra, to shit, rather than creating and really choosing what pieces you're moving. It's like you need to kind of play a chess game seriously. Okay, you guys are playing chess, okay? So you guys need to choose, okay, what you're reacting to. So I don't know. I feel like this is about being less reactive and being more creative and connecting with your inner world and really deciding, okay, what does your world truly, how is your outer world right now being influenced by your inner world? And if certain things didn't bother you, and why do they bother you? If they bother you, why do they bother you? Time to get out. It says we have pale. Time to get out of a situation. So I feel like there's something, it's like where you just really need to pause. Pale. Time to get out of a situation. We have feathers. Someone you know is undependable and insecure. Okay. I feel like that's that King of Pentacles bag. Something important, such as a new job or raise. Some of you guys may have a new job opportunity, or there needs to be a change in job, or I don't know. Ooh, that is a lot. We did this one first. We have butterfly, a change for the better. Dark woman, dealings a relationship with a woman of dark complexion or hair. Okay. Haystack, karma. You reap what you sown. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual. A lot of you guys are getting good karma, or there's opportunity to have good karma, especially when it comes to increasing your material wealth or spiritual growth. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. And we also have arrow. You will be on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Seahorse, family matters. And then we have apple, temptation will test you. So I feel like you're being tested this week. Someone you know is undependable and insecure. Time to get out of a situation. Okay. So whether this is a coworker or someone that you're really wanting to get on the same page with, is this just not working? I feel like there's opportunity to have change for the better, Libra. Okay. And we have karma, and with that, we have an increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So I would be careful of the seeds you plant. Okay. Be careful with the seeds you plant. All right. You could be dealing with a Pisces. We also have Aquarius. But I feel like there's a lot of like communication coming in, but it's very negative, Libra. Or it's like rumors, drama, gossip, like things that you don't need to be concerned about, but you are at the same time. So I feel like you have an opportunity to separate yourself from someone or kind of make lemons out of lemonade type of thing. But you may need to change your perspective a little bit. Okay. So all right. What do we have for Scorpio? What can Scorpio expect? Three shuffles. What can Scorpio expect this week? Three shuffles. What can Scorpio expect this week? Okay, so overall energy for you, Scorpio, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Four of Wands in reverse, Four of Cups. So you may find yourself kind of bored, if I'm going to be honest with you, or emotional, moody, discontent about something. So some of you guys may be feeling discontent this week, not really settled with some type of outcome. Two of Cups in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So I feel like your moods may be fluctuating a lot this week, Scorpio. Four of Wands in reverse. A lot of you guys, there's like an imbalance in the home, or it's like your home situation may be a little bit chaotic. Okay, you're not really happy in your home, or needing to reorganize your home, needing to kind of get on top of things within the home or within the family. Some of you guys are just being super sensory triggered, okay, because there's just a lot going on, or there's just, it's like maybe you just need to reorganize or clean up or something like that. Like this is like the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands in reverse. That's just discontentment, boredom, focusing on the negatives, okay, when it comes to a current situation, being kind of moody with the Knight of Cups in reverse. So some of you guys, again, you're in kind of a mood. Two of Cups in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. I feel like you and someone else are not really seeing eye to eye on something when it comes to what needs to be worked on, or what needs to be, some of you guys are not seeing eye to eye with a partner, okay? When it comes to work, when it comes to efforts, when it comes to what the two of you need to do to overcome some type of issue, okay? A lot of you guys are also in a space this week where you're completely ignoring someone, okay? So if you're not in a relationship necessarily, you're just straight up ignoring someone that does seem to be giving you some type of attention, and it's a matter of principle, okay? So some of you guys may feel disrespected to some degree, or you have felt disrespected by someone, and this is you just like acting like you don't see them, okay? Again, you're receiving a lot of attention, praise, that type of energy, or someone could be doing that too. Someone could be acting like they don't see you. Could be, especially if you're dealing with a Virgo, okay? But I feel like, Scorpio, I feel like you're in a space where you're very focused on your work, on bettering yourself. I feel like you're still bored though. It's like you're bored. What's that? Two of Cups in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, the Emperor. Some of you guys feel disrespected by a father, or you feel like you're not seeing eye to eye with like your partner or your child's father or something of that nature. And there's a lot of dysfunctional energy going on here. I'm not gonna lie with you, Scorpio. I feel like you guys are being a mood in a mood this week about not really a whole lot or unnecessarily. Okay. 4 of Wands in reverse. Or it's like you're being in a mood about things you can't control. Okay. Some of you guys, it's just a matter of, like I said, you're in a mood because it's like you want to move, but there's no opportunity or there's no house to live in. So it's kind of like something you need to suck up for the moment because it's like there's nowhere to move. You know, maybe they've been occupied by people. But regardless, I feel like you're in a space where you're kind of in a mood. Okay. So you're in a mood this week. And I don't really feel like if you are in a relationship, I don't really see your partner giving it any energy. Like this kind of feels like someone that is closing off from you. I feel like this is someone that is unhappy. And even though you're in a space of like feeling like there's some type of disagreement or not seeing eye to eye, I don't know, you're not seeing, some of you guys have a partner that, what's that 6 of Wands? The Magician, 3 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're in a space of like not wanting, yeah. So I feel like you're in a mood this week, Scorpio, and I feel like it's influencing you to like be a bit bitter or again, ignore someone, or it's like you're in a space this week where you do have a lot going on for you. You're receiving a lot of recognition and attention from other people. There's a lot to be proud about. There's a lot to be, there's a lot of accomplishments going on, but it does kind of feel like you're being in a mood toward a specific person. Like everything's cool until that specific person comes around. You have an issue with someone, clearly. For some of you, like I said, this is a partner. Because this 6 of Wands is influenced by the 3 of Swords. So you feel hurt or you feel betrayed. But it's like you're acting like you're not, okay? You feel hurt and betrayed, but you're acting like you're not. But the 6 of Wands is like very open. So it's kind of like you just get in a fight with someone. So you may get in a fight with someone and then you go on social media, or it's like you call someone up and it's like you act like you don't even care. I feel like you're acting like you don't even care, but you're low-key hurt. But you're refusing to share some type of hurt. It's like you feel like someone should already know. So I feel like you're getting into some type of disagreement with someone and then you're immediately going into this place of like, well, it doesn't bother me, but it does. In fact, that seems to be your motivation or what's influencing you to kind of stay on your high horse or to kind of act like you don't see someone, is because you don't want to share something. You don't want to share that you're actually hurt. I feel like you're hurt. Can we get a little bit more on what's hurting, Scorpio? Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands. Moon in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's certain things that you feel like you shouldn't have to talk about. 7 of Wands is like a card of conviction. It's like standing up for what you believe in. Okay. Especially with the 6 of Wands. I feel like you're in a space of like not backing down. Knight of Wands. So you're hurt because you feel like you can't show vulnerability to someone. You feel like every time you're vulnerable with someone, it eats you in the ass. So I feel like you feel as though every time you're vulnerable with someone, it just causes a fight. You feel like every time you feel like every time you're vulnerable with someone, it just causes a fight. So you're choosing to act like something doesn't bother you when it does, when really you're hurt. Moon in reverse. You may feel the need to kind of regain your composure after some type of disappointing situation. Okay. So I feel like you feel like anytime you're vulnerable, so you and someone else that you feel like you've already been illuminated to about something, you're coming into some type of disagreement this week. And you're more so kind of staying focused on your personal goals and work and whatnot, trying to act like something doesn't bother you, but it does. Okay, the Death in reverse, a lack of change, like nothing's changing. Like why? So what is this Emperor doing, or what is the other person doing that is making Scorpio feel this way? Moon in reverse. 3 of Wands, the Hangman. Knight of Pentacles. So this person may be illuminating secrets to you. Okay. So this is someone that is illuminating some type of fears, or they're illuminating secrets to you about why they feel the need to wait. Okay, or about some type of new perspective. So this is someone that's in a space of feeling like they need to wait before they move forward with something. So it kind of feels like someone that's just expressing their fears or why they feel like they need to wait, why they feel like they haven't seen what they want to see. So it maybe someone is saying to you like, no, I'm not moving forward with this because it's like, why would I make this work for this, that, and the third reason? It kind of feels like someone is like illuminating their fears in regards to you, or illuminating secrets that they're aware about that is having them feel the need to be patient or see. It's like this is someone that is waiting on you to, it kind of feels like someone is waiting on you to do something. So I feel like someone is illuminating secrets, or they're expressing their fears. Ace of Cups in reverse. What are they waiting? What do they want from Scorpio? Hermit and the Five of Wands. Honestly, they may feel like you just want to fight, because this person may want you to be a little bit more wise and rational when it comes to the battles you pick or the arguments. This person may feel like you're picking fights with them this week, or they may feel like you're, if it's not more of an intimate thing, this person may feel like there's this competitive energy between the two of you. Like this is what this person wants from you. They want you to be a little bit more wise and rational when it comes to when the two of you disagree. Like they may feel like you lose your cool. Roles can be reversed. Keep that in mind, especially if you are the masculine. But I feel like this is for the feminines, because I feel like this Emperor is not happy about something. So this is someone that feels like there's some type of drama or conflict. And they want you to be more wise and rational when it comes to either other people being involved. I don't know, maybe you're saying, hey, you're cheating on me, and they're not. Or it's like this person wants you to be more wise and rational when it comes to family conflicts too. Family drama, disagreements, arguments, picking your battles wisely. This person may be saying like, this person wants you to pick your battles wisely. So this person basically feels like whatever you're angry about is not really, they feel like it's kind of something that's like, that you could keep to yourself. So yeah, this person feels like you're just wanting to argue, or you're still in disagreement, and they feel like they feel like you're not being wise about something. So honestly, maybe you are just emotional this week, Scorpio, or you aren't. I don't know. What is your advice from the tarot for Scorpio? Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords. So this is like choosing the path of least resistance, distancing yourself from conflict, going with the flow, not feeling the need to rock the boat all the time, like let things move forward. I mean, obviously, depending on what it is, there's some major issues, but it's like, it kind of feels like the Scorpios I'm talking about, you're kind of just focused on the negatives, or there's something you're picking at this week. Like some of you guys feel, like I said, the issue is Seven of Wands, Knight of Wands. So it's like you may feel like you're like it's more about principle for you. That has you like fleeing from a situation, but this person is like, does it really need to be that deep? And it's like you may feel like you can't be vulnerable with this person without it causing more drama, and it has you tense. So I don't know. I feel like you're getting in an argument this week with someone. Now, on a personal level, like I said, you have a lot to look forward to. There's a lot of success. You know, your work's looking good. You're receiving good work reputation in the workplace. And that seems to be like your rock, if I'm going to be honest with you. Like whatever you're focused on goal-wise or work-wise, it seems to be your rock this week. And you're kind of using that to forget about some type of frustrating situation. And a lot of you guys are trying to influence someone by refusing to share some type of hurt feelings you have. And I feel like this person will be communicating with you, but it's coming from a place of like, are we really going to argue about that? Your advice is 6 of Swords, 8 of Wands, though. So it's like choosing the path of least resistance. Go with the flow. Allow there to be a calm after the storm. So for those of you where you are having issues with someone for quite some time, there's opportunity to have things move forward or have the calm after the storm, but it's like you may need to let that happen. Okay. Give me an oracle for Scorpio. So we have Spear, heartache over what you no longer have. I feel like that's you, Scorpio. Could be both of you, really, but you just can't get along. Bull, plenty of material things. Purse, pay attention to your finances. Okay. So pay attention to your finances. Plenty of material things. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So whatever's going on, it could have really hit its peak in June. We do have June. We also have Mountain Road. You are on the road to success. Okay. So I feel like you're on the road to success. Work and money seems to be looking good. But we do have heartache here. June, Queen of Swords. So you could have received some type of communication or mental clarity in June that kind of triggered all this. Yeah, Page of Wands. There was some type of communication that happened in June. And for what? Why? Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Death in reverse. Well, this is like in regards to someone not reconsidering something or someone that seems to be making things worse in the situation, at least for you, okay? It's like you feel like someone isn't adjusting things in the relationship or adjusting things at all. You feel like someone's not making any changes. It's like there could have been communication in June that caused someone to drop this. And you feel like nothing's changed. I don't know, maybe the two of you had a very honest conversation in June. And like, for example, if it's a long-term relationship, you feel like now we're in August and nothing's changed. It's like, okay. So, All right, moving on. So but your advice, just be mindful of that. There may be opportunity to just go with the flow or be a little bit more calmer in the situation or not rock the boat so much unnecessarily. But you could be dealing with a Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, or Scorpio, Gemini. All right, Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? Three more. What can Sagittarius expect this week? Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Sagittarius, Ten of Swords, Fool in reverse. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Five of Pentacles in reverse. And the Page of Swords. Okay, you know, that's not all that bad. So Sagittarius, I feel like you're in a position of being completely fatigued this week, okay? Maybe having a hard time. Honestly, this is just feeling fatigued, tired, feeling like there's an ongoing battle. The good thing is, on a personal level, is I feel like the reason you're so fatigued or drained, or, you know, maybe things are getting to you a little bit more than normal this week with that Ten of Swords, is because you are in a space where you're overcoming some type of hardship, or you have already overcome some type of hardship. And because I feel like you're receiving good news when it comes to money, health, all of that type of energy. It's like you're receiving good news, but you're also in a space of feeling depleted because of it. So maybe you've been working on overcoming some type of financial issue or debt or some type of setback. And I feel like you're in a space now where you're using your head when it comes to what you have energy for, but it does feel as though like you're just in a space this week where you just need a moment to rest or recuperate. Because yeah, you are quite tired. Okay. You're quite tired. I also feel like there's a past situation showing up, Sagittarius. I mean, some of you guys are feeling pushed in a corner a little bit by a child. Okay, so for those of you with children, some of you guys may feel drained. Or I mean, what's that Six of Cups energy for Sag if it's in regards to a child? Three of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Page of Cups. Okay, so this is good. This is good energy. So if it's in regards to a child, I feel like your child is potentially, this is like a child that is celebrating something or hanging out with friends, or they're receiving good news that creates some type of change in their life. There's some type of celebration happening here with a child. And I do feel it's good, but it's like you may be a little bit, it's like this is an energy of wondering like if, like this kind of gives me suspicious energy. So your child may have maybe developed new friends, or they're going to a party or something like that. Some of you guys may be having a hard time with your child's new friend circle is kind of what I'm getting, or with something that they're participating in that's actually good, but you're quite like suspicious of. It kind of feels like you're suspicious of a child, or the people more so that they're hanging around. So yeah, some of you guys are keeping your eye on a child because you're avoiding them getting hurt or whatever it may be. So on a personal level, some of you guys, like I said, you're more so paying attention to a child and some type of new friend circle, or maybe they're going to a gathering, something like that. But there's actually a lot of positive things going on for a child. On a personal level, Sag, I feel like you guys are in a space of feeling quite tired. Again, this kind of feels like you're overcoming some type of financial hardship or health issue, but you also feel completely depleted or drained, like you got nothing left to give. Okay, what's the Six of Cups? King of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords. Ooh, so some of you guys may feel pushed in a corner to apologize, if I'm going to be honest with you, or to share something. Some of you guys may feel a little bit, now you could be doing this to someone else, keep that in mind. I'm just reading it how I feel it, but some of you guys have someone that is quite angry, okay, or frustrated. This is someone that is rushing in very directly, hoping for you to share something or give some type of clarity or apologize even. What is this person wanting from Sagittarius? I mean, you could be doing this to someone else too. Keep that in mind. So reverse the roses you need. What they want is you to make a decision, okay, or make a head over heart decision. This may be someone that there's opportunity to have some type of truce as well with someone, but it's like they're looking for an apology, or it's like they're looking to get to the truth of the past. So for some of you, Sag, this person is wanting to have some type of truce with you, but they're also needing the truth. So it kind of feels like someone is wanting to make it work with you, whether it's a friend, sibling, lover, whatever it may be, but it's like they're also wanting the truth of something. Chariot in reverse just showed its face. Okay, give me more about what this person is wanting from Sag. The Devil. Ooh, I don't like that. Queen of Wands. So, I would be careful with sharing very personal information with people from the past in this period of time, especially in the retrograde, because some of you may have someone that is trying to get to the truth of something, but they're like a hidden enemy in disguise, just FYI. So I feel like that you have someone from the past that's trying to get to the root of something, or trying to get you to share feelings, or trying to get you to share something that occurred. And it's like, but what they're wanting, I feel like this person is wanting you to be blinded to something. It's like this is someone that may be coming off like they want to have some type of truce or something like that. But it's like what they're wanting. I feel like this person is wanting to sabotage you a little bit. Okay. For some of you, this is someone that's just wanting attention. Like they're a little bit of an attention whore, a little bit. Excuse my language. For some of you, this person, I feel like still this person is wanting to tempt you, but it's like they want you to ignore the facts in the situation. Kind of feels like someone that is trying to get you to share something personal, or they want the truth about something that happened in the past, or someone here that's wanting the truth about the past. And you may be in a space of like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I have the energy for this. I mean, you are quite defensive. So it's like you may be aware that you don't know if you can trust this person. You may have had an ongoing battle with this person before. So you may already feel hurt by this person. Nine of Wands. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands in reverse. So I feel like you're receiving an opportunity from someone that you had some type of false start with, even if it was a family member, friend, lover. You're receiving an opportunity from someone that you had a false start with. Is kind of what this feels like. Could be a financial opportunity as well. But I feel like someone is wanting the truth about something. But again, I would be careful with sharing anything with this person. I don't like that. That kind of feels like someone that's wanting to, like, even if they feel like they have good intentions, it kind of feels like someone that wants you to not look at something, or it kind of feels like someone that is toxic, to be quite honest with you. It's like they're fake. Moon in reverse. Like this is a fake masked person. Page of Wands in reverse, Moon in reverse. I feel like the person is trying to get you to be vulnerable about something. So let's put it this way, Sag. I feel like a lot of you guys, yeah, when it comes to your children, it's like, okay, new friend group, paying attention to that. And you, it's like you're feeling like you have nothing left to give. And on top of that, you feel like someone from your past is trying to get you to be real about something or honest about something. Or you could be doing this, it could be completely reversed. If this is you doing this, Sag, you're coming off, you're playing victim, and someone is, it's like you're playing victim in a situation to get to the truth of something. But I kind of feel like it's manipulation because we do have the Magician in reverse. So, but I feel, let's just put it this way. I feel like there's, yeah, someone is trying to get you to share something really vulnerable, getting to the truth of something. On a personal level this week, again, I feel like you feel like you're in a place in your life where you can't really do anything right now. You're feeling quite drained. You may feel like you've already overcome some type of hardship, and things are looking on the up and up, but you're still in a space of like not really ready to get yourself back out there. So you may be just connecting with people that make you happy and bring you good vibes, hanging out with your kids, whatever it may be. So yeah, I feel like you're kind of staying on the low this week. But yeah, it does feel like, who is this person to Sag? How would Sag know who this person is? How does Sag perceive this person currently? Three of Wands, Eight of Cups in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse. So you may feel like this is someone that's giving you the silent treatment currently. You may low-key feel like this person is faking how happy they are. Okay. You're perceiving this as someone that may have turned their back on the situation. You may feel as well like this person is making plans elsewhere. But you may feel like this person is like intentionally ignoring you right now. That's how you perceive them. Or it's someone you're in no contact with. So I feel like on a personal level, you're just needing to rest. There's people that's wanting your attention, or there's someone that's like wanting you to share something about something that happened in the past. I would be really careful. Like if you know you can't trust this person, because I kind of feel like you know you can't because you're very defensive, I wouldn't give this person more information than they deserve. Okay, nobody needs to know your business, that sort of thing. Okay, so yeah. But I feel like this week you just need to rest and take a break or just recoup. You know what I mean? Get your ducks in a row. Because yeah, the good news is, like I said, you have overcome some type of health concern or financial concern. I just don't feel like you're wholeheartedly ready to throw yourself into anything right now, because I did see the Fool in reverse under there as well. Oh my gosh, that's way too many, guys. Give me some cards for Sagittarius. What do you have for Sagittarius? We do have success. Okay, so success. We have bag. Something important such as a new job or career. Pale, time to get out of a situation. We have dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. All right, give me another one. So for some of you, it's just time to So we have plenty of material things. Such a weird card. Lots of material things. Eggs. Success assured with good plans and hard work. Get back to the basics. Kangaroo. Unsettled times. Need to plan ahead. May. So maybe set your intentions to kind of get something off the ground for May, or something could have occurred in May that is kind of coming back around. Okay. So maybe dealings or relationships you had with someone in May may be coming back around. I would be very careful with that person. Again, for some of you, this is someone, because the Queen of Wands was with the Devil. That kind of seems like someone that's obsessed with getting your attention, okay? Or it's just wanting attention from you. So, or they're just very sexually attracted to you, and it's like, put them in the category they belong in, sexually attracted. They don't need to know all my traumas. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini. That's it. What's going on? Oh, what's going on? Here, FT McCries. I'll just make you a moderator, okay? Command. Okay, I think that's it. There, FT McCreds, you're a moderator, man. I just gotta go pee. Give me a second. Oh no, I don't know what you mean specifically, my moderators. You don't need to do anything, but just for whatever was going on. I couldn't catch it all or anything, so. Thank you, FG Mercreds. I appreciate that. The attention. All right. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? Four shuffles. What do we have for Capricorn? What can Capricorn expect this week? What can Capricorn expect this week? Universe, spirits, and guides. Three shuffles. Overall energy for you, Capricorn. Oh, I love that. The Moon and the Queen of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles, Devil in reverse. I love that. Okay. Five of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse. All right. All right, so Capricorn, I feel like a lot of you guys, now for those of you in a relationship or business partnership of any type, that seems to be fucking solid, okay? Fucking solid. Like, everybody hates it, okay? There's a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of jealousy. You got a lot of haters, especially in the workplace. Some of you guys, you have people jealous in the workplace because you seem to be collaborating with someone that is actually is actually quite similar to you and has similar qualifications, but for whatever reason, there's some jealousy there. Some of you guys, you have people this week that maybe, now I'm going to read this on a personal level too, okay? But for those of you where this is in regards to other people, you guys definitely have this feeling or sense of betrayal from other people, especially in the workplace, surrounding misinformation, misunderstandings that got out of control. You may feel like there's people that's trying to bring you down in some type of way. Or you may feel as though like there's some type of misunderstanding or misinformation that seems to have gotten out of control, or people are just taking it and running with it. But regardless, I feel like you're choosing to kind of close the curtain, and someone asked me the other day what I mean when I say close the curtain. What I mean is like not let anybody see. It's like you're not performing for anybody. You're not giving anyone a show. You're not reacting to anything. You're keeping everything very hidden. You're kind of staying in your own lane. And I feel like for a lot of you, especially for those of you in a long-term relationship or a business partnership of some sort, it seems to be working really well. And it's very successful, but, you know, again, you are in a space where you're keeping a lot to yourself and you're keeping a lot hidden because you're aware that, you know, there's people that don't want to see you happy, or there's people that hate to see you happy, something of that nature with that Five of Swords. So I feel like you're kind of closing the curtain here to a lot of BS to maintain your own dignity and position, you know, because I feel like, again, you're in a space where you're happy, you're okay with where you're at, you're happy with the partnership, or you're happy with the relationship, but you may feel like other people are not so happy. So you're kind of keeping a lot to yourself. You're keeping your own thoughts to yourself, even with that Ace of Swords in reverse. For some of you, again, there's a work collaboration opening up for you that has people feeling some type of way about it. Okay, because you, for whatever reason, feel like you need to keep a lot to yourself this week because of people that just, I don't know, don't want to see you happy, something of that nature. So on a personal level, yeah, you seem to be collaborating with someone or getting on the same page with someone. And it's very, very successful. Give me a little bit more as to why that Moon is there with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, okay. So especially if you're dealing with someone else, there does seem to be a financial opportunity, or you're grounding a partnership. Okay, overcoming fears as well, overcoming adversities that were associated with fears of this partnership or your own femininity. So for those of you where you're in a more intimate partnership, a lot of you guys are overcoming your own fears when it comes to intimacy with a partner. Okay, and it's, again, working really well, but you seem to be keeping a lot to yourself. So I like that on a personal level. So yeah, for a lot of you, you're definitely connecting with someone solid, and you have people that are not happy, or at least you think that, because the Five of Swords often can be like more of a mental conflict, okay, where you may think people just would try to destroy it. So not to say that it's actually occurring, but there's definitely this mental conflict you have, you know, because of history, or because you may feel like you've created bad blood with people along the line, something like that. On a personal level, Capricorn, I feel like you guys are remaining very grounded this week. Okay, money is looking good. A lot of you guys are overcoming some type of financial adversity. A lot of you guys are receiving a new job opportunity, but it is triggering your own fears or anxieties, or that type of thing. Some of you guys are overcoming some type of financial adversity, but it not without you addressing your shadow. So there may be things this week within your own shadow and how you associate with money, or how you deal with money, or how you deal with a specific job that brings in money. Okay, so there's some type of shadow being highlighted for you. I feel like this is very much personal, not so much out in the open. There's some type of shadow being highlighted for you in regards to what you need to address within to overcome some type of insecurity in regards to a job, work, or how you handle money. Okay, so I like this, but you do seem to be on a personal level implementing the resources you have to make things happen. I don't know why on a personal level. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Devil in reverse. I like that. Three of Swords. Some of you guys feel hurt by people from your past as well, but you're kind of keeping things to yourself. You're not bringing anything to the table because it's like, what's the point? I have so much to be grateful for right now. What's the point in opening up old cans of worms? It's that type of energy. But what's that Five of Swords? Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is, I feel like this is, especially on a personal level, this is more so you kind of going against past instincts, past desires, past people even, because you seem to be going against the flow to initiate some type of new beginning or to rekindle something with someone. And you may feel, again, I feel like there's more mental conflict about what are people thinking or what will people say, that type of energy. I don't know why. Why would Capricorn feel that way? The Hermit. Queen of Swords just showed its face. The Hermit and the Magician. Well, a lot of you guys, or you may be aware of your influence in regards to a past issue or a past situation. Okay. But you're also coming to this point where you're self-realizing your own power. And it's like you're realizing a lot about yourself and the influence you can hold and how things play out. So despite what happened in the past, you're in a space of recognizing your power with how things play out now. And you may feel a little bit on edge when it comes to past people or experiences or whatever it may be, because you're aware of your influence in that situation. Okay. So what's the Ace of Swords in reverse? Four of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Cups. Okay, for those of you dealing with past people, I feel like you feel as though they missed an opportunity with you, but you're kind of keeping those thoughts to yourself because you're in a space of manifesting your dreams. Okay, a lot of you guys are in a space this week where you're really going after your dreams, and you may feel like people have a problem with it for whatever reason, or there's a lot of wishes being fulfilled for you, but you're keeping a lot of it to yourself. And again, some of you guys feel like someone missed an opportunity with you. Okay. What's the Three of Pentacles? So again, it's kind of like you're just keeping a lot hidden this week. Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, Capricorn, I feel like this is you protecting yourself from this energy. So even though you and the Queen and King of Pentacles seem to be, you know, on the same page this week, I also feel like there's people in the workplace or someone here that is really pushing your boundaries, okay, pushing the line here because of something that happened in the past that has them feeling sad, disappointed, frustrated. There's someone here that is, you know, either being petty about some type of partnership, or there's someone here feeling the loss of you. And because of that, this person may be trying to get at you in whatever way they can. When in reality, you're looking at them like, you missed an opportunity with me. Okay. So I feel like it's almost like you feel like someone's trying to rock your boat a little bit or cause some type of instability for you. And you feel like they don't deserve that. One more on the moon, because I feel like this, look, the moon, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, King of Swords, and the Three of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys are rekindling something or connecting with someone, okay, in an intimate way or in some type of partnership. And for a lot of you, this is a situation where people may have tried to separate you or people may have tried to start shit. This kind of feels like the two of you are on the same page and seeing eye to eye when it comes to being rational about drama, rumors, third-party influences that are trying to start shit. This kind of feels like you and someone else are overcoming insecurities when it comes to a partnership, whether that's work-wise or love-wise. And you seem to be cutting out the nonsense. So it kind of feels like, you know, Becky with the blonde hair is trying to say, oh, he did this with me, blah, blah, blah. Like, it kind of feels like there's a lot of rumors that may be trying to, you know, prevent you and someone else from coming together. But it seems like you're also resolving this with someone else in a way of like both of you being rational about, okay, yeah, okay. It's like neither of you are listening to the bullshit, okay? You're kind of, and it's like you're keeping something to yourself. So I feel like you and someone else are just detaching from the bullshit. For some of you, this is a sibling or friends or people that are just trying to come in between you and this partnership. People that are trying to even create rumors. Like maybe it's strictly a work partnership and people are already saying like they must be sleeping together or something like that, that type of shit. So either way, I feel like you're both being quite professional about the noise, okay? There's a lot of respect as well when it comes to this partnership and being respected, okay? Some of you guys are being respected as well by someone that is recognizing you as someone that has the ability to cut out the noise on your own, okay? Because this is like also the moon is all about trusting your intuition, going into the unknown. So it's like you may be going into the unknown knowing that there's rumors or knowing that there's drama, to have some type of conversation with someone, whether they're initiating it or you, and you seem to be able to cut out the rumors, the gossip, you know, the negativity even. So I like that. I like that. So everything is looking really good, Capricorn, but I do feel like you're keeping your happiness and something that you're solidifying with someone else to yourself. I also feel like you have some mental conflict about moving something forward too quickly. Okay, but if you do have mental conflict about moving something forward too quickly with someone. I feel like you're being very honest and saying what you need to say to address your inner thoughts about the situation. Give me some oracles for Capricorn. So we do have tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment, mice, discord among friends or family. So you may have some mice running around. Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Forest kind of feels like the moon energy where you're kind of going into the unknown, needing to trust your intuition, trust your gut on something. Especially when it comes to rumors. I don't know, maybe you were the one that was preventing yourself from connecting with someone because of rumors or drama or BS, essentially. So it's like things may be a little bit unclear, but I feel like you're going in to get that clarity. We do have compliments from an admirer. Lighthearted, carefree time, money path, a path which is waiting for you to find it. So, okay. Give me one more for Capricorn. Oh, two more. We have bow. You are highly thought of. Chain, a chain of events that will affect your life. I feel like positive energy with that. So, I don't know, maybe you're being admired and complimented by someone that people once said didn't like you, or you feel like there was some type of drama there where you kind of have to go into the unknown. Where you may feel like you kind of have to go into the unknown to kind of trust your gut and whether you should associate with this person or not. And I feel like you're doing that. But you could be dealing with an Aries. We also have Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, and Cancer. All right, Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? Page of Cups. Some of you guys have an admirer. I don't know. What do we have for Aquarius? What can Aquarius expect this week? Two more. Three shuffles. What can Aquarius expect this week? Page of Cups. That came out when I was shuffling too. All right. Overall energy for you, Aquarius. We have the Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Six of Cups. Okay. Six of Cups, I feel like, is coming out for pretty much every sign tonight. Didn't come out for Capricorn, but all right. Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Wands, the Emperor. So it feels as though, Aquarius, you have someone that is apologizing for some type of upheaval in the past, okay? This could be you apologizing. I'm just reading it how I feel, okay? I do feel like you have someone apologizing about some type of upheaval from the past, okay? There does seem to be an unexpected return too. This is very unexpected, okay? That may set you back a little bit. You may actually have some inner conflict in regards to how you should handle this situation. Because Page of Cups is someone that has pure intentions, but for whatever reason, you don't trust this person's motives. I'm going to read this on a personal level too, FYI, if you're not dealing with anybody. But for a lot of you guys have someone that's apologizing, but you do not trust this person's motives. Okay, and you seem to be in a space of trying to remain in control, okay, or trying to control, like trying to not really give it too much energy. Why is that Five of Wands there? It kind of feels like someone that is apologizing, or they have good intentions in their communication or in their flirtation, but you're not having it. What's the Five of Wands? The Devil and the Star. Interesting. I feel like this is you kind of fighting your own temptation is what that feels like. So I feel, Aquarius, you have someone that's coming in that is going to be highly tempting to you. It may actually give you some type of hope, or it's like it makes you feel some type of way, but you still have a lot of inner conflict because for whatever reason you see it as toxic, likely because you see this as someone that is just manipulative, or is wanting you for all the wrong reasons, or you don't trust their motives. Why is that Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Hermit in reverse and the Three of Wands. Well, I feel like you don't trust their motives because you feel like they're ignoring the facts, and it's really that simple, okay? So you may feel like this person is ignoring the facts. They're trying to manifest something with you by ignoring the facts, whether they're not being honest about their work life or their relationship, or there's something here where you feel like this person is ignoring the facts, or even with you if it is a past person returning, because we did the Six of Cups, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So for those of you that have history with someone from the past, I would expect things to play out exactly as they always have with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Like if they always said, hey, beautiful, that's what they're going to say. Okay, it's that type of energy. So I feel like you have someone coming back around that's addressing the situation the same way that maybe they once did if it is a past person. Okay, for others of you, you just have someone that is sharing feelings or sharing admiration, or feeling like you are beautiful or handsome or whatever the situation is. And it's like they're kind of sharing their thoughts on you. It's like flirtation energy, and you're in a space of like low-key, honestly, being tempted. But I also feel like if it's a past person where there's history, you have some pent-up frustration with this person that you may be trying to heal from, which is why you're trying to give this person like I feel like you're trying to not react to this person is what that feels like. Emperor, Four of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like this is you trying to control your emotions because you feel like someone is seizing an opportunity with you, but you feel like they're also not being honest. And I feel like you lack tolerance for the situation for whatever way, especially if they're handling the situation the same way as they always did. Okay, if you have history. And if it's a new person, you just don't trust this person. You feel like they're full of it. Okay. On a personal level, Aquarius, you're in a space of on a personal level, I feel like you're going through some type of insecurity, whether that's financial insecurity or you may be having a hard time keeping up with all the responsibilities. On a personal level, I feel like you're having a hard time keeping up with all the responsibilities, or again, there's some insecurities here, but you seem to be remaining lighthearted because you have a lot of inner fight in you. The Devil and the Star card, that's like, okay. And the Five of Wands, I feel like a lot of you guys have this obsession with something, obsession with your own dreams, your own inner world. There's something here that really inspires you, or you feel rejuvenated. I feel like you have some type of fight within you. Some of you guys, if there's insecurities in regards to your health, you're in a space this week where you're ready to you know, fight the battle, or you're in a space where you're obsessed with working on your health, and because you're taking control, no ifs, ands, or buts. Some of you guys are in a space when some of you guys, if you're into sports or athletic things, some of you guys are competing this week, and you may have someone that is trying to manipulate. It kind of reminds me of like those UFA things where it's like they're both trying to like manipulate each other. You know what I mean? Give each other the stare down. Like some of you guys may feel like someone's like almost competing with you, but it's like driving you at the same time. It's like you're in a space because you're remaining lighthearted about it. Like you're not bothered by it. You're more so like, oh, that's cute. That's cute. You're in a space of like, oh, that's cute. So, because you're in a space this week, Aquarius, where you're really driven by, you know, either competition with other people. If there is competition, you're not bothered by it. It's like, I got this type of energy, or you're just in it having a battle within that is driving you to achieve your dreams. And some of you guys are very focused on your status, climbing the social ladder, and that's not a bad thing. There's a time and a place for everything. Some of you guys are in a space where you're really trying to climb the social ladder or get some type of promotion, and you may feel like there's other people in competition with you. If there is, you are not worried at all. Because some of you guys are literally competing for a promotion or something of that nature. And I feel like a lot of you guys, for those of you that have been competing for a promotion, I feel like you may receive good news in regards to that as well. With the Page of Cups, if that's the case. Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. Two of Pentacles, Knight of Wands in reverse showed his face too. So Two of Pentacles, that's like literally being transferred. Some of you guys are literally receiving good news about being transferred or a change in position, or something here is being uncovered that gives you some sense of relief. And again, a lot of you guys, if you feel like there is competition to some degree for a position or for something, you're in a space of not really escalating conflict. You're maintaining your balance and you're remaining lighthearted. It's like you're making light of the drama, and it's actually fueling you. Okay, so for example, if you have haters or if you have people trying to compete with you, it's like it's fueling you to some degree with that Devil and the Star. Star is like feeling rejuvenated, your inner world. How, as within, so without, how we transmute our energy and output it to some degree. And I feel like there's something here being, I almost say, because Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you may have a lot of jealousy coming in, or people that, or even just trying to manipulate you for whatever reason. But it's not really bothering you at all. It's not bothering you. And for those of you where you do have a past person apologizing, they do seem to be aiming to alleviate some type of conflict between the two of you. But even still, you look at this as like, this kind of feels, Aquarius, like you already have it in your mind. If someone's going to apologize or flirt with you or express something, you already have it in your mind that you're going to give them the cold shoulder, is kind of what that feels like, because you don't trust their motives. So because you either feel like they're not honest or you just lack tolerance for the situation. You may feel like they already missed an opportunity. And sometimes retrograde brings us past situations to test us to some degree. So I don't know, I like it. But give me a little bit more on the Emperor for personal. Because yeah, some of you guys are fighting for a promotion. Is kind of what this feels like. Seven of Wands. Yeah, Hangman. So this is you taking the high road, also regaining the advantage. Some of you guys are regaining the advantage when it comes to your position. There may have been something you needed to surrender, okay? Or there may have been, Hangman can talk about surrender or just like needing to let something be almost, okay? And I feel like there may be something here that you're just choosing to maintain, or you chose to take the high road, let's just put it that way, because of some type of perspective or realization or feeling like, okay, this is out of my hands, something of that nature. And I feel this week you are in a space of regaining that advantage. And I feel like it's exciting you, but it does seem to be like Some of you guys have a partner as well that is insecure about your approach to a situation, and you're in a space of like, it's not a big deal. Okay, because yeah, some of you guys do have a partner that is insecure about how you're handling something, and you're like, no, it's not a big deal, because you think that they're thinking irrationally about something. And you may feel like your partner is trying to influence you to wait on something, or you may feel like your partner is has insecurities about you not being wise about something, but you're like, no, it's not that big of a deal. So I don't know. I feel like you're approaching something that is being perceived as potentially a little bit risky, or like, oh, I mean, kind of like I said, I get that UFA, is it UF? I don't know, fucking know. You know, those boxer fights, it's like they're like staring at each other. I get that scene in my mind for some reason, but it's like you're smiling. Okay. That's like, some of you guys are literally a boxer. I'm just going to put that there. Some of you guys are literally having a competition this week, and you seem to be maintaining your balance. It's like you're not feeding into the manipulation. What just came out? 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So yeah, I like that. So yeah, in regards to what to expect, I feel like you have a lot of inner fight. There's a lot of pent up energy. Some of you guys may literally have a more aggressive energy this week, or there's more like pent up energy for you this week that you can really use to your advantage if you navigate your actions accordingly. So for those of you where you're recognizing this week where maybe you're a little bit more argumental, or you have a lot of energy, or you're just whatever, it's like you can really use that as your advantage. It's just really needing to use your energy wisely, or use your energy. I don't know, it kind of feels like restless energy a little bit, needing to use your energy for something productive. And I feel like that's what you're doing, though. I don't really feel like you have a problem with that. Okay. So I don't know, you're regaining the advantage this week. I like that. For those of you that has been waiting on some type of promotion, though, or waiting on some type of advancement, you may need to wait a little bit longer. But I feel like you're becoming more optimistic because you're in a space of feeling like you got it in the bag for whatever reason. Okay. And some of you guys are hearing about a transfer, or someone reconsidering something. And some of you, it's just a matter of someone's apologizing, but you have a lot of inner conflict. Okay. Some of you guys, this is a father that you're not really receptive to as well. Magician. So you could be dealing with an Aries. We also have Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo, strong Virgo. Aquarius. Ooh, not that many. Sorry, guys. Take that pile off. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. These cards are awkward. Pineapple, reconciliation. So right off the bat, we do have a reconciliation. Money, we got coins. So money will be coming to you. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. I low-key feel like that's you, Aquarius, but I don't feel like it's a bad thing necessarily, but I do feel like that's your energy this week, especially if you're the masculine. Okay. Now the feminine, I would be prepared for someone else to be a little bit more having some pent-up energy with you. Okay. And you may have insecurities. Okay. I'm just going to move on from that. The ladder, climbing towards success. We do wind chimes, peace and harmony. We have hats. You'll be playing a different role. Again, I feel like some of you guys are literally getting a different position. Hard work ahead. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. Broom, new home, new attitude. So new home, new attitude. Some of you guys are moving. Some of you guys are literally going to be playing a different role. Some of you guys are dealing with a stubborn, aggressive person. For a lot of you, I feel like you are that because we have it right next to climbing towards success. So again, some of you guys are very focused on your position. And again, for those of you in a relationship and you are the feminine, your person may be very driven this week to success, or they're very focused on their work. And you may be in a space of starting to develop insecurities, feeling as though you're ignored or feeling whatever, when really this person is just very driven to success. So, and they feel like you're thinking irrationally. So for those of you in a long-term partnership, yeah, I feel like there's lighthearted energy there, but your person does seem to be focused on seizing other opportunities. And they feel like you're thinking irrationally. All right. You could be dealing with another Aquarius. We also have Capricorn, Virgo. All right, Pisces. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. Give me one warning. All right. What do we have for Pisces? They all look the same from the top. What do we have for Pisces? What can Pisces expect this week? 2 more. What can Pisces expect? This week? 3 shuffles. Overall energy for you this week, Pisces, 4 of Cups in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse, 10 of Pentacles. Okay. King of Cups, Queen of Wands, 6 of Wands. Okay, so Pisces, on a personal level, I do feel like you're in a space of, there is something here really successful for you when it comes to work or even a commitment, potentially. What is that? It was tickling me. It was a hair. So a lot of you guys are lacking, because I feel like you're in a space this week, Pisces, where you may feel as though you need to force yourself into something or force yourself to partake into something. With that 4 of Cups in reverse, a lot of you guys, what's that Chariot in reverse? Because that's what's tripping me up. The Emperor. I feel like this is, okay, because a Chariot in reverse can talk about feeling scattered, lacking direction, something not moving forward, having a hard time overcoming some type of conflict, forcing yourself to do something. So a lot of you guys are, we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups in reverse right under that. So for those of you in long-term relationships, it may feel as though this week you're kind of just pushing through. And it's not because you don't love this person, but there may be something very unfulfilling, or you feel disconnected from your partner this week. A lot of you guys are more so focused on your work and career as well. Because on a personal level, Pisces, you guys are in a space of like seizing opportunities, getting out of this doom and gloom type of energy. You're in a space where you're like, kind of coming out of this sulking energy or looking at the negatives and seeing the positives. It's like you're seeing the positives of a current situation. And Chariot in reverse clarified by the Emperor. So I feel like a lot of you guys are in the position to make lemons out of lemonade this week, or lemonade out of lemons, whatever. It's like you're in a position to kind of make the best of something. But it kind of feels like you're coming out of this like sulking type of energy or bored energy or looking at the negatives of something. And you're kind of getting your groove back. Queen of Wands, 6 of Wands, King of Cups. This is you getting your groove back. A lot of you guys may be making changes to your appearance this week, or you're feeling good about yourself. Your confidence is coming back. This is like maybe you had a week of like spending too much time on the couch, and this week is the week where you kind of take back control. Because what's interesting, Chariot in reverse can talk about a lack of control or lacking direction, feeling like you don't have the reins on your own life. Clarified by the Emperor, I feel like you're trying to take the reins back on your own life this week. And, you know, I feel like you're feeling good. This is like figuring out where you can kind of emphasize on your good qualities or make changes, or it's like you're kind of pumping yourself up this week. A lot of you guys, if you are in a relationship, there may be certain aspects of that connection or relationship that you perceive to be kind of all out of sorts, or maybe it's just not fulfilling you for whatever reason. But it's interesting because I do feel like for those of you in a relationship, you have your partner is being very supportive of your personal endeavors. I don't know why. Why was that 10 of Cups in reverse? 7 of Wands in reverse. And the King of Pentacles. I don't know, some of you guys, I don't know, 7 of Wands in reverse, feeling unprotected, feeling insecure. Some of you guys aren't really feeling unprotected by the King of Pentacles. So it's like you may feel like someone is giving you their full support, whether you're in a long-term relationship or not, or even if it's just a family or friend. But at the same time, you don't really feel protected by this person, or you feel like this person has like the connection is weak. You feel like something here is really weak. Okay, so I'm not going to focus too much on that, but you may feel like for those of you in a relationship or dealing with someone of significance, you do feel like that connection is quite weak, or there's something unfulfilling. There could be some frustrations in regards to sharing territory with that person as well. Okay, you may feel like their loyalty is weak, or whatever that is. I don't know, there could be some frustrations in regards to a family or relationship type of situation, but I feel like you're not really honing in on that this week. You're choosing to kind of pick yourself up. 4 Cups in reverse can be like a new zest for life, you know, not really wanting to look at what the negatives. It's like you're looking at the positives, looking at what you can do. I do feel like you're receiving a lot of attention as well, or recognition for some type of personal success or endeavor. In fact, that could be inspiring you or acting as somewhat of a muse this week. What's the 6 of Wands? The Hierophant. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Temperance, Page of Wands in reverse. Well, I feel like on a personal level, Pisces, you have some type of success surrounding taking a more traditional approach to avoid debt, or to address debt, to address some type of health issue. A lot of you guys are healing or restoring the balance from some type of prior bad news that you've received. So some of you guys, you got this new form of energy or some of you guys have this new form of energy or confidence, let's just put it that way, because there's some type of success in overcoming some type of hardship. So it's like you got your groove back. Some of you guys are taking the more traditional approach as well, to get out of a bad situation financially, or to recover from some type of situation that made you feel like, again, maybe you're dealing with health issues or financial issues, something of that nature. It's like something here is coming into balance, coming into flow, or you're restoring the balance to some type of prior bad news. Okay. Some of you guys also have someone that is coming in to give you some type of attention or recognition, and restore the balance with you. Okay. So this is someone that may have felt as though, because there's someone here that could be avoiding losing you. So because I feel like you're in this space, Pisces, where you're avoiding losing a marriage or the potential of some type of marriage with someone. You're restoring the balance, but you may feel as though your person has some fears or concerns in regards to the situation. Who else got this? Someone else had this energy. For some of you, it was Gemini. It might have been Gemini or Cancer. Anyway, someone else had an energy like this. I feel like you and someone else are working things out or overcoming some type of prior immaturity between the two of you. It kind of feels like both of you potentially could have been a little bit immature, handled the situation immaturely. So you could be receiving a lot of attention from someone that is avoiding or the balance, and you're in a space of giving this person your support and forgiving someone, or even you could be the one asking for forgiveness, or at least being emotionally mature about some type of bump in the road. Okay, especially if you're in a long-term relationship, you're in a space where you're being very emotionally mature about some type of bump in the road. And some of you guys, the reason you're giving something so much support or compassion and love is because you're giving yourself compassion and love. And a lot of you guys are in a space where you're showing up for yourself, and because of that, you're having a lot more energy for the people around you. Okay, like there's more confidence there. Because, yeah, I feel like on a personal level, Pisces, you're in a space of really supporting yourself, supporting your physical health, your body, your business. This is like being very innovative, being like your biggest critic, but also your biggest cheerleader type of thing. Some of you guys are also leading, the leader of something, or you're going to be leading. You're leading something. Some of you guys are the leader. Some of you guys are leading something that has to do with overcoming some type of hardship, finances, health issues. Some of you guys are becoming the leader of something when it comes to teaching, when it comes to applying some type of spiritual understanding, like when it comes to applying some type of understanding to overcome some type of health issue. Some of you guys are leading something, and you seem to have someone's full support. Who's this King of Cups? Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in reverse. So Pisces, some of you have someone that is asking for forgiveness. I honestly feel like this could be you, okay? Or something of that nature, where you're being emotionally, it's like you're being emotionally mature when it comes to someone's sensitivities this week. You're being there for someone emotionally. So there may be someone here that's trying to fix something with you, or you're trying to fix something with someone else that has you, I feel like someone you're dealing with. Take it how you want, okay? But I feel like someone here is very sensitive or hurt about something that has occurred, and someone is in a space of being very cautious when it comes to how they approach a situation because they're aware of the wounds and they're being very emotionally mature. Like this is someone that is kind of putting their own needs. I feel, Pisces, you're putting your own emotional needs on the back burner this week to be there for someone else. And I feel like you have the ability to do that because, again, you're being there for yourself. Okay. And you're also feeling good about something. There is a lot of success. Some of you guys are teaching something and it's quite a success. You're gaining a lot of recognition for your knowledge or awareness on something. Again, you're in the limelight. Things are looking really good, but you may be in a space where you have to be there for someone emotionally this week, or be a little bit more overlooking, or not be so. It's like you're able to kind of handle yourself this week in your own sensitivities to be there for someone else. Or again, someone is doing that to you. Okay. I do feel like it's you though. So yeah, I feel like you're being there for someone emotionally, and despite you feeling, because at the beginning we had the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups in reverse. So there's something here that's very successful, and despite you feeling unfulfilled in some way, or maybe you feel like there's something that's a little bit weak or fragile to some degree, you're still giving it your full support. It's just a matter of emotional maturity because you feel like you can. Okay. Star. So I feel like you're being there for someone this week. Some of you guys are trying to fix something with someone as well, and you're choosing to take the high road, or again, be mature or not tone deaf to like deeper issues here that this person has. Or if you're in a relationship, you're kind of being sensitive to something that this person is going through. And you're kind of putting your own emotional needs on the back burner this week to work it out with someone else. And again, on a personal level, business or your personal achievements are looking really good. And again, some of you guys are leading something or the leader of something. Ironically, I get a story, Pisces. Some of you guys have someone that is coming back around, avoiding losing you or avoiding losing this, even if it's not an intimate thing. But you're in a space where you feel like you have to be the bigger person because you're in a space of, even though you feel like there was immaturity on both sides in the past, you're also not willing. There's something here you're not willing to return to. And you may feel like you have to be the bigger person. Some of you guys are also being an inspiration to someone that was once, there was some negative energy there. Okay. It's kind of like, whether it's family, whatever it may be, some of you guys are inspiring someone, or someone's kind of coming back around because of something you're doing, or maybe you gave this person advice and they had to kind of sit on it. There's something here that's almost inspiring someone, is what I want to say. And it does have someone coming back around, but I feel like you're in a space of not pushing this person away necessarily, but also being very careful with whether you entertain this person, because there's someone here that you have. Now, this is either you being emotionally considerate of yourself and your own wounds in the situation, or this is just you being considerate of someone else's concerns in regards to a connection in your life. Okay, so this is emotionally considering how a connection with someone else in your life will influence someone else. And I feel like you're taking the high road, or choosing love, or choosing, it's like you're choosing to be there for someone else fully, but you're still going to be the bigger person with whoever this is coming back around, if that makes any sense. Okay. You're also looking good. You're coming up really attractive this week. But you may feel forced to kind of take control in a situation, or remain in control, because that's just business. It kind of feels like you're standing on business a little bit. We do have handshake. Some of you guys, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Interesting. We do have broken bridge, April, great passion. Some of you guys have someone coming back around that you met in April, maybe. A lot of you guys, I feel like a lot of you guys are burning a bridge, or you're letting a bridge burn with someone that you met in April. We also have great passion in your life. We have crown, honor and respect will come to you. Fair woman, dealings a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. And work, achievement, success. So I feel like a lot of you guys are being honored and respected when it comes to your work. And like I said, I feel like a lot of you guys, we have crown. Some of you guys are literally like the queen bee of something, or the leader of something. There's a lot of achievement when it comes to your work life. Broken bridge. I feel like a lot of you guys are allowing a bridge to break that with someone that you met in April, or there could have been some type of significant event that happened in April. And a meeting with a stranger could be important, or was important. Give me a little bit more on that handshake. 8 of Cups in reverse. Hermit in reverse. Okay. The Ace of Wands. A meeting with a stranger could be important. This kind of gives me fake it till you make it a little bit, because Eight of Cups in reverse can talk about faking happiness, or Hermit in reverse. Some of you guys are meeting someone and it's like it's really making you nervous, but it's like you're coming off, it's like something here is coming off, like your passion is kind of speaking for itself. So it's like, even if you don't have all the details or the qualifications, it's like your passion for something is speaking volumes here with someone. And there's someone here that's recognizing that. And it's not that you're necessarily faking it till you make it, but it does feel like you're coming off a lot less nervous than you actually are. Yeah, a lot of you guys are kind of putting yourself out there. You're kind of coming out of your hole, or there's an encounter that you have had already or will have that may cause some exciting changes for you. And it stemmed from you kind of putting yourself out there in a way that you may have to kind of fake it a little bit, but it's to kind of get to a deeper root of something surrounding your passions or surrounding something here that you want to take initiative on. Okay, so I hope that helped you, Pisces. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Sagittarius, Virgo, or Aries. But I'm going to get out of here. I love you, and all the best. Bye.